Do you know two little kids who look like this? Do they remind you of your two little ones, or do they remind you of you and your brother when you were this age? Up to no good. Being put on restriction. Well, who was it? Jeff said to me, restriction? Who gets put on restriction? You get grounded. $50 for Jamie and $50 for Jason. It is your choice of porcelain dolls from Hello Dolly.
I'm starting to realize that I'm getting older because I'm starting to like coleslaw. And I always thought old people ate coleslaw, but I understand now the coleslaw thing.
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
Jubilant. Put on your shoes and let's get ready to do our David dance. Bless my body, Lord, now. Dolly Dogs. That's it, you got it. Down your elbows. Hello, Snort. God bless these legs. God bless these legs. I will trust the Lord. He has girded me with strength. Left. Okay, get ready for our negativity punches. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're absolutely punching out everything that's designed to defeat you. You did great. Okay.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Takes a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
I guess that's me.
Keep fucking that chicken.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, when we continue, the law symbol has found lots of...
Like the powdered donuts.
Guys, we talk about this, huh? Dinner before dessert, it's not funny. Listen, fess up. If you tell me now, you're in less trouble. It's not funny, I'm serious. Stop laughing. Who did it? Did you do it?
Two years ago today, I gave this answer on Family Feud.
You gotta be careful now, Greg. 100 men, name something you like your girlfriend to do to your face.
I'm gonna say sit on it.
Yes! How in the hell that ain't number one? Sit on it! Everybody feels better now.
Tell me why I cleaned out the refrigerator today, threw away all the old food and shit like that, threw away some of my fucking edibles. Guess whose bitch ass got into the trash and ate them? Can you tell who? Can you tell? Jinx. Jinx ate them. Like, she never digs in the trash, never has the trash and found an edible that I threw away. Called the doctors. The edible was pretty, there was no chocolate in it or anything, so she threw up a little bit. They said food and water. She passed through. But I'm just a little worried because this bitch is high. And why would you do this, Jinx? For real. Oh my god.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh shit.
were doing it.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. Welcome to the Vibe Stream Show 223. How's everybody doing on this high noon right here on the East Coast? There it is, of the United States, where I'm joining you from. What's good, everybody? Are we starting off a Thursday? Welcome in if you're joining us. All right already. We know, we get it. It's noon right here I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. Welcome if you're just start making your way in from over there on the Levyverse. Bob goes a little long, so I do get a little casual about maybe running. I start the show a little later than normal, knowing that, because I know a lot of our friends will linger over there, and hopefully many of them are joining us over here. So what are the events today, folks? Boy, like I said, I took the night off last night. I didn't really have my head into podcasting too much or anything, but I have many friends that tell me many things and report things to me. So, what's up? Hey, how you doing, Mason Important? I see you in the chat. We're going to get to the chat family check-in. How you doing, Mason? Yeah, so I went to the movies last night. I'm going to do the BF Live unasked for movie review, because whenever I go to a movie, I'll come back and review it. Even though you didn't ask for it, hell, I'll tell you about it anyway. So I was doing that last night, and as I was coming out of the theater, I've had people tell me certain things. And I also see that my friend Cyke Clyde has been struck by Tom Gully. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. You don't come after my boy Cyke Clyde like that. What a fucking bitch move, man. So it's on. We're gonna have to be BF Live family. You know, we're gonna have a positive vibe, but we'll also have a fighting vibe if people come for us, because the family steps out. And I also understand that from some of my mod friends that a certain Mr. Gully might have been in the Perry Caravello premiere chat last night for one of the old mailbags from 2021. And they said he was there under an alias and trying to shit on Perry. So we'll talk to the chat, and we're going to get into talking about all this. Bybee, I see you, bro, in the chat on my second screen. We're going to get to your generosity and the way you stepped up helping me in a minute, bro. So let's do it. Let's get into it. I got a little goal running. It's the Fight Tom Gully fund, because he's coming for me, folks. So let's see. Bob Levy was apologizing to me, saying that he felt bad about what Tom Gully was saying about me. I didn't hear it, but people reported to me that last night, yet again, he had my name in his mouth again on the air in some capacity or whatever. So we'll find out what's going on there. I know the chat family, y'all got my back, and you're going to tell me about it, and you're going to tell me how you defended me. We're going to do it, and we're going to get into it. 3 hours of live original content, Tom Gully. We're going to do the BF Live other news. We tag on our miserable news history moment at the end of it. We're not going to do horoscopes today, Tom Gully, because even though you think we do it every day, we only do it on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. How about we're definitely going to do Psych Labs. We're going to do the National Day calendar check. I got all kind of stuff written down here. Like I said, the unasked for movie review, National Day, all of it. All the fun stuff we do, because we create a vibe. So come on, folks, make your way in. It's just 15 minutes after noon, so we're going to be here for the next 3 hours right here having fun. We'll see if Scott shows up. I think he said he was going to show up. And plus, you never know who's going to roll up and show up on BF Live. We had a fun day yesterday. Uncle Jack stopped by. Johnny Russo stopped by. Granny stopped by. It was a banger. It was fun. All energy, and we're making it well into the show without having to do any of our segments or prearranged stuff. And I love when shows kind of go like that. But you know what I also love? I like putting my glasses on. I like hitting my element and going to the chat. And you guys let me know what the hell you're up to on this Thursday. We're almost here on another Friday, folks. Come on. We're making our way to it. I'll give you the early reminder, and I'll tell you again that tonight we do Thursday Replayables on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel with Chris Abels. With who?
Chris fucking Abel?
Yeah, that guy. He likes to drink and hang out and have a lot of fun and laugh. So you can see them. That'll be at 10 o'clock tonight. But you can see he and Liz on their show, Killing with the Abels, where Liz attempts to talk about her favorite true crime stories and kinds of weathers all the interruptions from our boy Chris Abels. So tune in tonight if you want some fun. We already got tonight's fun plan, but let's do today's fun now. I got the glasses. I go over to my elements section where I look for the chat family check-in, little bumper thing. I run it. You tell me what you're up to, and we create a vibe on BF Live, the Vibe 223 chat family check-in. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
You talk amongst yourselves, you talk with me, and that's how we create the vibe. So let's do it. Let's get to it. I always let you know that, as always, my PayPal preset donate options are always pinned at the top of every BF Live chat. I want to thank my bro, who's really been a supporter ever since I've gotten to know him. He upped his membership to fanatic level. He's a fanatic. That just means you love me a little more than everybody else does. Thank you, Bybee, for upping your membership. And I think you probably just did it too, so you can rub that little KC thing in there, but I'll accept that, considering how you delivered it to me. Thank you, Bybee, and have a good day, buddy. Tiffany Washington checks in and says, Hoya. Hoya BF and the chat family, I'll be listening because of stuff to do. Well, that's what you like about BF Live, is that I'll bring it to you in a way that hopefully, even if you don't have time to like have your face in front of a screen all the time, that we can give you something fun to listen to. Aunt Esther checks in with my 3. You ready, folks? Here's the daily 3 from Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther says, happy Thursday, you heathens. Much love and Hoya, Gano. That's number 1. Number 2, she always reminds you, buzz like the bee, to be sure to always hit that mother effing like button, you fish-eyed fools. Now, just give us a minute right here because we're going to read this last one, little private moment. The vibe. Let's get our vibe on Sugar Dumpling. Oh, baby. Let's get it on Esther. Come on, Esther. Tiffany Washington's getting the love and the Hoya. Well, to that, I guess I got to give, the new and improved Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Get a Soya. Get a Goya. Get a Soya.
That's right. I think Deadpool requested that, if I'm not mistaken. Ask and you shall receive. Cyke makes wishes and dreams come true. That was Bob Levy singing Hoya. We got the new ones going on here. Miss Honeybee checks in. A buzz, Mrs. Honeybee. Oh, hit it. Come on. Play the sound effect. Here we go. I'm not hooked into the board yet. Mrs. Honeybee. A pecan says a goonie goo goo. And to that I say a hearty goonie goo goo to my friend Pecan, who is the creator of the Tom Gully Poo emoji, which you can utilize by being a member right here on the BF Live channel. Thank you, Pecan, and a goonie a goo goo. Let's go on to the next one. Hoya BF from Mrs. Honeybee. You got the Hoya on Esther from Mrs. Honeybee. Tiffany Washington giving the love to and Auntie is getting the love from Pecan. Mrs. Honeybee says Hoya to Pecan. Pecan says hello to Mrs. Honeybee. Mrs. Honeybee giving a love to Tiff Washington. Aunt Esther, Mrs. Honeybee, Hoya. Aunt Esther shouts out Pecan with the love and the Hoya. Hoya on Esther from Space Nerd. The nerd checks in. Nerd, how you doing? We've been hanging out in chats. I can't even remember like what chat I see you in. I maybe saw you in the Perry premiere last night, or see you in the Levy-verse. I see you all around. That's chat family. Reverend Wild Bill checks in from the ATL. We haven't even gotten up to the showtime ones. This is just before the show started. Hoya, the Reverend Wild Bill from Mrs. Honeybee. Hoya, Mrs. Honeybee from Space Nerd. Space Nerd says the Gano for the Reverend Wild Bill. I can know what you mean, and I can know I got a new one to show you that too.
Genau.
That's right, the new and improved. Thank compliments. of Cyke Labs. Look, we got to form, folks, because we have to defend our boy Cyke Clyde. My understanding is that the video that he utilized, when Tom Gully was actually shitting on me, it was titled that Tom Gully shits on BF. That's the one that got struck and removed off of Cyke Clyde's channel. I believe he has one strike. His channel is still up. So please, when you see Cyke Clyde running throughout this chat today, go ahead and click on that link. Don't let it get by you, and hook a brother up with some support and subscribe. It's free. Like, share, subscribe. Cyke Labs. We have a new screen name showing up today. If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him. Not even worth stepping on. Not even worthy of that. Hoya Chat family, so much love in here today. That's right. And love, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Tom's coming at us like this, or it's kind of going on. But love can manifest itself in different ways, like defense. Like, you guys are awesome for loving me and defending me, and just all of us. So we have to do the same thing for Cyke Clyde. It's Chat family. On Esther, Hoya for Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, Hoya, if Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him, says Space Nerd. There you go. Good evening, no matter what time of day it is. My friend LJ Lowe says good evening when he checks in. On Esther checks in, says hello to the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya. Hoya on Esther from LJ Lowe. On Esther gives the love to Tits McGee. Space Nerd says Hoya to LJ Lowe. Great morning to you. Aha, I beat you today. I love your love affair. I love the love in the chat. LJ Lowe, Hoya. LJ Lowe says the best part of waking up is Space Nerd in your chat. Hoya, friend. I love that. That's the vibe. That's what we do here. Tits McGee's getting the shout out from Pecan. The Nerd gets the shout out from Pecan, as well as the Reverend Wild Bill and LJ, not OJ. That's all from Pecan. Pecan, my dude, from LJ Lowe. If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him, gives the heart for Space Nerd. The Reverend Wild Bill says Mrs. Honeybee, and on Esther, Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill, how cold is it down there in the ATL? At Space Nerd, gano. Thank you, Cyke Clyde, for those new levied, souped-up versions. That's having fun. That's a vibe. Super original, super creative. Negativity punches are what she gets when dinner is cold. I hate when, no, hey, bitch, my dinner cold. Pecan Goonie Goo Goo from the Reverend Wild Bill. Smalls, yes, the guy from the Sandlot movie, and that was him as an adult with his children in that opening Chat family reel. Check in. Let's see, LJ Lowe, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Space Nerd says, have you and Timma been trading secrets, LJ Lowe? The Reverend Wild Bill says, oh, shit. And he knows that means it's about to go down for 3 hours of live straight content right here on BF Live. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Hoya, my brother, that's from LJ Lowe. Damn dog ate the stash again. Don't you love that in the liftoff reel? How that dog was high as F, as they say. Wow. LJ Lowe gives the love to Space Nerd. Quite possibly. Let's see. The Nightbot is running Durkee Threads. That's where you can get your Levyverse merch if you want some fug sauce or some shirts or anything Levy. Spawn checks in and says, good afternoon. My hands are too frozen to type right now. Stay warm, everyone. It is hella cold. It is currently 27 degrees where I'm coming to you. That's Fahrenheit from the East Coast of the United States. Yes, it's been cold. I try to not look out the window as much and fool myself that maybe if I don't look at it, maybe winter won't bum me out so much. But there's no getting away when you look at that window all the time, and it's just nothing but snow. And then I can hear the wind whistling through certain parts of the house and stuff. Because it's like 30 miles an hour wind constantly, it seems to be. But I can say I do, and I know how the dog feels. Ooh, let's go. Know about the dog feels about those edibles, huh? The lovely Ding Dong, a.k.a. half of Cyke Labs, Mrs. Cyke Clyde, checks in on a Thursday. We're getting there. We're getting to the end of the week, Ding Dong. How you doing there, girl? Spawn gets the Hoya love from LJ Lowe. Ding Dong gives Nerd the love. Reverend Wild Bill says we are doing it because he knows that we are, in fact, doing it. This is it. Hoya on Esther from Ding Dong. LJ Lowe says, Hoya to Ding. Hope you and Cyke are staying warm with the weather we're getting. Ding Dong, Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Space Nerd says, Ding Dong, my girl. Ding Dong says, Hoya, LJ, we are freezing. Our warehouse is so cold. How are you holding up? Yeah, I understand while you guys might not have got a whole lot of snow out there compared to us with the came in this storm, Dawn, if I'm correct, you guys are having hella cold out there too. Like that's your kind of issue out there. So yes, we got to stay warm together as chat family. We got to get through this January and February shit, and we're going to do it together. Let's all rub body parts and stuff here in the chat. Let's do it. Hoya Wild Bill from Ding Dong. The Reverend Wild Bill says, and good morning to Mr. Bobby Fran Hoya. And thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. Having a great day so far. I'm glad to be here with you guys. Mason in Portland checks in. How you doing, Mason in Portland? Checking in from the Pacific Northwest, buddy. a.k.a. Portland Shane Gillis, FTG, and Hello BF. Well, there you go. I see you have the membership symbol, Mason in Portland. That means if you want to, if you're feeling it, you can have fun utilizing the Tom Gully poo emoji created by our friend Pete Hunt. Space Nerd says, good morning, neighbor, Mason in Portland, a.k.a. Portland Shane Gillis. FTG hashtag is trending in the chat. LJ Lowe says, oh no, was Tom Gully being a silly goose again? You silly goose. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's going to, it's like I said, every day it seems that we're still getting into that whole like locale, the Stuttering John kind of areas, kind of what we're getting into with the striking and the thinking that you can fight the world with one arm tied behind your back. Good luck with that. On Esther says, ding dong Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill says it's 39 and dry in hot Atlanta. Shane, that guy, Mason in Portland says, good morning, ma'am, Space Nerd. Bobby says, hey to BF, and he utilizes the armchair comic emoji, the Slurpee, the Cyke, the Perry, the Blocky Fran, the Buffalo, and the Tom Gully poo emoji. And you can only utilize them if you're a member here on BF Live. Thank you. He struck Cyke. Yes, right, ding dong. You kind of know that. You're Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Yes, he struck. Well, I see the channel still up, so I don't know how it works and all, but the video is gone because I had a link to that video yesterday, and the video is gone. But, of course, Cyke Labs is still up there, so at least the channel still exists. It's not that serious, right? I'll check one more time. Yeah, so and Cyke said he's going to pursue, obviously pursue an appeal and all that stuff. So hopefully he has success with an appeal. There's some question of whether, I don't know. I guess, YouTube will hash it out. But I see the channel still up, but for that video, so that's a continued success with that. On Esther says, Mason in Portland, Hoya. Doopa-doopa-doo checks in and says, wait, what? Tom Gully struck Cyke? Yes, that's right. I just reiterated that again. There was one particular video of Tom Gully content where he was kind of shitting on me, and everything we do here on BF Live is whatever unoriginal. That is the one that he struck. Bones up from Matt and 666. Midday Freaks. He coined it. It's Matt, my friend. How you doing, buddy? I was in that premiere last night. We watched the mailbag from back in 2021. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. Yes, Dupa from Ding Dong. We got Feezy McCool checking in saying, good after my Nogas, BF, and my beautiful wife. I like these names. I can't keep up with them. You guys. There you go. But I kind of know who this is because you kind of started out here.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but...
Dooba-dooba-doo says, ding dong, WTF, that means what the fuck. The Reverend Wild Bill says, bye, B, good morning, sir. On Esther says, Matt, Hoya, bones up. Cyke Clyde says, yep, Doopa, he sure did. LJ Lowe says, oh, let's have some fun with Tom Gully now. Full-on raid, old school, O&A, pest style. It's on like Donkey Kong. I think it's kind of what he's saying right there, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Duba, WTF, that means what the fuck also. Space Nerd checks in having hella fun with mad emojis because she's a member and she can do that. For the ladies, psych, for the ladies. I'm not going to read everyone, but you get the idea. She's having fun with them. Dooba-dooba-doo says, psych, that sucks. I agree with that, and I concur. If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him, says. Rumor has it there were a couple of calls made to his show is a big fan of yours. Yes, so that's kind of what we watched yesterday is and now that video is gone because it showed how so easily he was triggered by I didn't even know how I ended up in his stream of consciousness for that live. If he saw something I did before or after the fact, that's a whole nother thing. But I just didn't understand how quickly I got until I heard a caller say Hoya. And so I know that some of my friends over here, that's some code shit. I love when we're in other chats and I see you guys greeting each other with some of the lines like Hoya and things that we use over here. It warms my heart and other parts of my body too. Let me see. Matt says Hoya on Esther. Cyke Clyde says, I'm going to make sure this ass clown disappears. That's right. Space Nerd says Cyke, hello. Space Nerd also says, Matt, are you okay? My sister Kathy checks in. You get the big digital kiss and you get the applause. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. And that's how me and my sister say it. We say, no, oh, no, he didn't. And that means it's on like Donkey Kong. When you hear, no, no, he didn't. Bybee checks in with his member for 6-month membership. Thank you, man. Look at that. We're getting it 6 months now. Tom Gully is a douchebag. Psych, getting the nerd love. Nerd says hello to Kathy. Stream Elements reminds me that Bybee became a sponsor. Every time they give a member chat, it always gives me like a re-up thing. But thank you, Bybee, for moving up to that Fanatic level, for moving on up to the east side. The night bots are running all the stuff. Vegetarians, we're not there yet. And it's Thursday. I like to do them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll see. We'll definitely get to those tomorrow. Cyke, having fun with those emojis. This is the nerd. LOL says Wild Bill. I don't love it, BF. Okay, I missed that. What a bitch, says Deadful. Tom Gully is the scum inside a septic tank. F Tom Gully in the ass and mouth. I'm guessing what that says. Hell yeah, Deadful. I picked up that acronym you're throwing down, brother. How you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know what's kind of going on here. He's going to literally come into a realm and then disagree and then individually like strike people or take them on. It's gotten way crazy. If he didn't already make all the wrong moves the other night, he does this. Tisk, tisk, says Cyke Clyde. Dooba-dooba-doo says Hoya to the nerd. Matt says Hoya space nerd. Yeah, I'm good. The fires are close, but they are moving east and west. I'm a few miles south of one. So I was looking into this last night, folks. First of all, my friend Boneloads, shout out to him. He is a chat family, like ever since I got into this, and we actually do sports heads together. We call him our West Coast correspondent, and he's literally out there in it. He's under threat of evacuation. I understand. I thought Brett's Hollywood show said he did have to be evacuated. So many stars have lost their homes. A lot of destruction, and I don't care what you think about people. That is nothing to wish on anybody. So it's just terrible stuff. I wish Boneloads and Brett's Hollywood show and anybody going through it out there, man. I wish you safety, man. That's terrible shit. This was a terrible move for sure. Talking about the strike. Rev getting the love from Dooba-Dooba-Doo. Matt, it's awful. I've cried. I'm worried. Yeah, I see. Last night I was in the Perry chat and I see that Reseda, where Perry resides in, is merely, I should say, 22 miles away from center of Los Angeles, or, Los Angeles proper. And I'm like, that's too close for comfort for me. I'm sure on some level he can smell it, he can see it. And so we just wish everybody well that's going through that out there. I've lost family members in house fires, and fire is no joke. The Reverend Wild Bill says Cyke Hoya. Hey, Wild Bill from Bibees. Deadful Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Space Nerd says, hey, dooba-dooba-doo. Matt says, Space Nerd, it's horrible. Dooba-dooba-doo gets a love from the Reverend Wild Bill. Space Nerd is glad you're okay, and Matt appreciates it. LOL, Hoya from Space Nerd. Hoya from Ding Dong. Cyke Clyde says, Wild Bill and Deadful. Gano. Well, once again, I don't know who got here late, but let's watch them again, because I can know what you're talking about. Here's the new and improved Gano.
Genau.
Hell yeah, I believe Cyke Clyde made them at the request of Deadful, so I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you, Deadful and Cyke Clyde. Matt gives Cyke the 666. The Reverend Wild Bill says, thinking of getting a burner phone so I can do a last call to the Tom Gully show, but he might recognize my voice, you think? Well, I understand through some, once again, podcast friends and channels that he is even rejecting cash money memberships. People are going in there and being like paying the right to go in there, and it was some, and so he rejected the membership. So this is the level of just dysfunction he's operating on. Where if you're supposed to show up here, you attract more bees with honey than you do shit, right? But he's like doing everything the opposite way, like just going against everybody and rejecting actual cash memberships. LJ Lowe says, Cyke, you have my fullest support. I hated Tom Gully since day one, says LJ Lowe. Matt gets the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Well, there's the Tom Gully poo emojis being used by the creator of them. Goonie goo goo, cunt. Space Nerd says, I never liked him either, LJ Lowe. Who would? LJ Lowe's having fun with the poo. Jerry Lane says, water truck station permanently Pacific Ocean stops fires. Post, I'm better than AI at helping solve problems. Well, I thought that too, because I've been hearing just random bits and piece stories coming in about maybe they're having difficulty getting water to some of these fires, and that's what I'm thinking, like hook a brother up with a hose and just put that so big in the Pacific Ocean there, Jerry Lane. So there you go. Hoya Rev from Matt. LJ, thank you, sir. Ding Dong says thank you. Pecan gets the love from Space Nerd. Tom Gully poos are being enjoyed by the Reverend Wild Bill. Pecan gives the salute to Deadful. Space Nerd, he originally popped up in Rico, and I knew he was a twat then. Hey, Tiffany from Bybee. Indeed, LJ says Space Nerd. Pecan, Deadful says Pecan, Tom Gully pool. He's having fun with the poo. Poo emojis. There you go. Thank you, Deadfool. Matt gets the bones up from Peacunt. Peacunt gives the love to Bybees. FTG hashtag is still trending in the chat. Peacunt gets the bones up love from Matt. LJ Lowe says, I'd piss on Tom Gully. No fire needed. Chops Talk checking and he's laughing and having fun and creating the vibe right here on BF Live. Deadfool, bones up from Matt. Chops Talk gets the love from Peacunt. Deadfool, Matt, bones up. Chops Talk Hoya from Space Nerd. Ding Dong says, don't give him the pleasure, LJ. Chops gets the love from Deadfool. LJ Lowe says, ding, I'll make sure I'm very dehydrated. Cyke, Cyke, Cyke. Oh, Cyke Labs. Wow, that's right. Yes, he come after Cyke Labs. Oh, Tom Gully, if Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him. Says, my name came from a quote in the Tom Gully show last night. I'm pretty sure he said it about Wendy. Wendy, wow, that's really good. That's some highbrow shit right there, going after special needs people. Hey, Peacunt from Bybee. Bybee getting the love from Matt. Let's get through these. My man Matt from Bybee. Bybee says, hey to Deadfool. Space Chief 75 checks in. Haven't seen you in a day or two. I saw you the other day saying that you were doing commissions. I thought I saw you quickly on social media. And he says, hey, everybody, been busy getting ready to move and finishing up my last 2 commissions before that happens. Love to everybody. Back to regular schedule at the end of the month. Well, that's all good shit, man. That's all good shit. My dude is ready to move. 2 commissions. Congratulations and good luck, Space Chief. We're here for you. Ding Dong getting love from Peacunt. I'm so happy I could just shite, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya Peacunt from Ding Dong. Bybees getting the love from Deadfool. Space Chief 75 gets the love from Peacunt. Space Chief getting the love from Ding Dong. Peacunt gets the love from Space Chief 75. Oh, LJ Lowe says, I'm nice and comfy with my 4 cats keeping me warm. Ding. Kind of want to go do donuts in a Walmart parking lot. Oh, that was always fun. But no, bro, you got to be smarter than some of these people that go out there and there's Walmart parking lots and they get too close to the light poles, bro, and you see them wreck these really nice cars. I've been one that spun the tires a couple times in a parking lot, but I always try to do it on those really remote parts that maybe just flat and have none of that, nothing I can like tip over or nothing I can hit a pole, spin into. Ding Dong getting love from Space Chief 75. Ding says, I've been teaching my 16-year-old how to drive in the ice. We went in a few empty neighborhoods yesterday. That's a great way to do it. Let him get used to the sliding. Let him get familiar with it. LJ Lowe, take your cats, do donuts. Tom Gully is trying to get the fame that Stuttering John has, acting like Stuttering John. Do you really think that this is that calculated, Wild Bill? I mean, you have known him longer than us, but I don't know. I mean, but how does that jive with when you do finally have money and memberships coming in, you're blocking people and you're rejecting cash memberships? So I'm not sure I'm all the way there with you. I don't think he's that Andy Kaufman like. I think he's just an asshole. He's bitter. Dupa's getting the love from Space Chief 75. Space Nerd says, the Reverend Wild Bill, it's not going to work. I like Stuttering John better, I think. Wow. How bad you got to be when you like Stuttering John better than someone? LJ Lowe says, ding, that is great to do. My parents did the same thing about teaching in the driving in the ice. Never worried about driving in weather. That's right. Good for you and Cyke. Hey, Dupa. She says hello to Space Nerd. I want to thank my friend Peacunt, the creator of the Tom Gully emoji, for utilizing it and for giving me a generous $2 super chat, buddy. Thank you very much. And FTG, you can see how much fun he's having there. It's funny, Stuttering John gets more respect than Tom Gully does, LOL. Well, because, but now if we're getting down to really comparing them two, then you have to say, well, at least Stuttering John has achieved something on some type of level in whatever this is that, he thinks he does and what we do or whatever. I don't know. If you're such a high-end professional podcaster, why would you mix with us little ones over here? LJ Lowe says, Space Nerd, I may come out of the very scratched up. Most likely. I think I have Tom Gully's address. Doxing. And see, I think that's really... you really don't have to go there, Reverend Wild Bill, and I hope that I know you enough now that I don't think you really would. There's no really need for that. I think you handle everything on air, okay? This off-the-air shit, doxing people, suing people, it's just ridiculous, man. This is fun. We're supposed to be having fun, man. Let's see. Reverend Wild Bill said, but I won't give it out. I know. He called me a dipshit. Not bad enough yet. Okay. Well, even so, bro, don't let him, you know what they say, don't play at his level, don't go down there. Widow Killer says, why is it that shit is only This only happens when Perry isn't streaming. Oh, interesting. Well, do you think he would really address? Oh, you mean the fires? Maybe the fires. Right. I don't know how he's dealing with the fires, or maybe this shit. I don't know that Perry cares too much about this Gully Dabbleverse shit, but I assume you're talking about the fires, Widow Killer. How you doing, buddy? Froggy checks in with the Hoya. How you doing, Froggy? What's good? Let me find a little sound right here real quick. Here it is. He says Hoya. All right, how you doing, Froggy? Deadful. Thank you very much for the most generous $4.99 super chat that says Tom Gully can lick my balls. And he meant that shit because he spelled it with the O. He dragged that shit out. He meant that shit. My balls. How's everybody doing checking in on BF Live? We're going to do the other news in a couple minutes, and I'll have a miserable news history moment with Bob Levy attempting to read the news from back when they were on the Miserable Men Show. Thanks, Deadful, of that $4.99. A house fire is my biggest fear. It's unfortunate my family experienced it. My sister did, and I lost my niece in one, if we're being real for a minute. So that's why I say that house fires are no joke. Widow Killer Peacunt. Space Nerd says, hey to Froggy the Egg. Froggy the Egg says, Space Nerd, make sure to put your joints responsibly. There we go. West Coast, we're praying for the West Coast, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Space Nerd says, okay, BF Live the Vibe, the new and improved Hoya and Gano. Please don't play this every time. I like the originals. Okay, well, I'm a people pleaser, Gano. The Egg getting the love from Peacunt. Froggy the Egg says, Peacunt, I am the Egg. Cuckoo choo. The lovely Sunday Jenna checks in. Hello, Jenna. How are you guys doing?
How are you doing, Joe?
How are you doing, lovely Sunday Jenna? It's been a minute. Oh, hi. Oh, hey, BF. Oh, that's right. Oh, hey. See, I'm glad you're here today because you give me an opportunity to play some stuff I don't always play.
Oh, hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey, Jenna. And tell Joe I said hello. If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him. The Reverend Wild Bill, there is a way to use different numbers. Oh, they're talking about that. Let's see. Those are great, Cyke Clyde. There you go. That was for you, Deadful. Ask and you shall receive. If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him. As soon as he heard my voice, he would hang up on me. Hey, Rob Taker checking in today, buddy. How you doing, man? He was shouting out Sunday Jenna. I didn't see you sneak in here, buddy. Peacunt's giving the love to Sunday Jenna. Jenna gives it back to Rob. Matt says, hey, this Space Nerd, 100%. Peacunt shouts out Rob Taker with the devil horn, says hello. Rob Taker gives the love to Peacunt. Froggy the Egg says, Peacunt, where is my egg emoji? Uh-oh. Froggy wants a frog egg emoji. Someone asked about the ocean water. I did some research. Is it there's maybe there's stuff in the water they can't use? Maybe that's a more you know. Okay. Because you're just desperate, you know, you're thinking about what can we do? And I didn't know. So there might be a thing to that. Thank you, our scientist friend. Space Nerd's getting the love from Space Cheap 75. Sunday Jenna checking in with the most generous and colorful $5 super chat. Thank you. And says, can I get a Hoya? Can you get a Hoya? I'll give you the original one. I got new and improved ones too. You got the Hoya. Thank you, Sunday Jenna.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Thank you to lovely Sunday Jenna, and thank you again, Joe, man. I miss you guys.
How are you doing, Joe?
All right. Thank you, Sunday Jenna. Matt says, Space Nerd, it's definitely a bad idea. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know enough research. I only did intentional donuts. Yeah, intentional though. Absolutely. Ones you thought you could control. Gano. Hoya Froggy from Sunday Jenna. Hey, Schnee's checking in today. What's going on, you wops over here? How you doing, our newest friend, Schnee, one of our newest friends? Well, how you doing on this afternoon, buddy? Froggy checking in saying, Sunday Jenna, please, honey, call me the Egg. Just call me the Egg. Ooh, you're on that first name basis. The Egg it is, says our friend Sunday Jenna. Schnee gets the Hoya from Space Nerd. The Reverend Wild Bill says, no, Tom Gully is not an asshole. I am a asshole. He's a dick. Okay, we gotta establish these kind of rules and stuff. Who's who? All right, let's see. His name is I'll say Richard Head. His name is Richard Head, and his friends call him Dick. Peacunt giving the love to Schnee. My friend Blummel's defense lawyer is probably checking in from a train, or not too far removed from a train. What's up, Blummel's? Froggy the Egg says nobody in the Dabbleverse has any money to sue and knows nothing about the law. Yeah, you know, Perry throws suing around a lot, and you got Stuttering John and all the different ones. Ray DeVito. I told my friend Bobby Nick that I copyrighted the idea. I'm going to have to do a separate law show or something, just covering all the legal cases going on. I'm going to do a Dabbleverse law review show, I think, Froggy. Let's see. Let's get through some of these. You guys are awesome. Let's see. We're going to burn. Let's see. The Red Wild Bill. Tom Gully is a dick in an asshole. Very good point, Deadpool. Let's see. I won't do anything, but it's nice to make him wonder with the information I have. Yeah, I guess it's always fun to have a little something over somebody like, hey, don't step out of line, motherfucker, you know, kind of thing. Let's see. What more coffee, ding dong? Our house. Whoa. Blumos had an experience with fire and says their house burned down when it's 6 and it was a scary time. So, yeah, that's terrible what's going on out there. It's just utterly terrible. Let's see. Let's keep going on through this. Let's see. I got a most generous. Check it out, folks. I hope you had them turned on because the most generous Deadfool gifted 20 BF Live memberships. Thank you for increasing the Vibe family. Deadfool. We're going to go through and see who caught those. Thank you for gifting BF Live, my friend. Thank you, Deadfool. Froggy is throwing up the love. There, I found it. Stream Elements lets me know that Flex 316 caught one of them from down under. My friend who was just a guest on the show yesterday, Johnny Russo, caught one. Deadfool, you caught the lovely Gina Levy with one. You call John Doe. Everybody knows that guy with a sponsorship or a membership. The homie don't play that. The lovely, a.k.a. Mrs. Chris Abels. Formerly known as the Ghetto Basement, Owen caught one. Chris fucking Abels caught one. Bro. You caught... Yeah, that guy. Stream Elements, you caught Looney Tunes Critic. You caught Servosive. You caught Comedian Tay Boogie. You caught Cut of the Jib. Thank you, Sunday Jenna, and thank you, Deadfool, for increasing the Vibe family and contributing to the Tom Gully Legal Defense Fund, the Fight Tom Gully Fund. So here we go. We're gonna fight. We're gonna do what we have to do. We're gonna defend Cyke or whoever we got to defend. Play nice, says the Red Wild Bill. Hoya Blummels from Space Nerd, and I play nice. Yeah, let's go. Play nice. I like to play nice. BF Live, how do you turn them on? Memberships. Can someone link how to turn it on? Cyke Clyde, I don't know if you could come up with a link on the fly or anything, but yeah, I can't. Sometimes I haven't created a hyperlink for that yet. But when you go to any channel that you're watching, in this case BF Live channel, and you click on that little wheel. There's a little settings wheel up near the description of the channel, and in there is the kind of your membership, accept gifted membership settings. Kind of start that way. See how far you get. Deadpool gets the love from Sunday Jenna. Froggy said, can someone link a show to turn it on? I am the Walrus, cuckoo. All right. And with that, we are at the bottom and the end of the opening chat family check-in. But I see one more sneaking in from a couple of them, so let's do this. Tom Gully's legal strategy is to bore the courtroom to sleep. That just might work. They're like, what's the case? What case is this? Sko checking in with the funny comment today. How you doing, buddy? You're welcome there, Froggy. Not a bright mood to fuck with a guy that's beloved in the whole Dabbleverse like Cyke. Bad move, Gully. Balls deep checking in with the dab. What's up? We're dabbing it. We're having it. Let's do it. And with that, that is the end of the opening BF Live chat family check-in, folks. Let's get on to some more fun.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. You talk amongst yourself. You talk with me. And there's 39 of us in here creating a vibe. And we do it for 3 hours every day. Now it's up to 41, 42. Come on, 43. Come on, get in here and have some fun. Because I'm about to do the other news. I thought Scott said he might be coming along. Maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe I got my days mixed up, because that happens in this podcasting. But they're great friends, and they always stop by when they're not on the night side of the thing. Bobby Nick made a cool song about Tom Gully. I was hoping he would kind of be here when I premiered it. This is like an AI song. I didn't listen to the whole thing yet, but why don't we have fun and listen to a little of this, and maybe we can draw Bobby Nick out. Let me know if you guys are getting the audio on this. This is something he made on Udio, and it's simply called F Tom Gully, EFF. Let me know you can hear this.
Tom Gully thinks he's untouchable, yeah. Thin skin rocks all who dare. Can't handle jest, but he's the punchline. Took the shot at Bobby Fan one time. His crew stepped in, said not a chance. We'll show you a dance, now it's on. Funk Tom Gully in the rear. Funk him hard, loud and clear. Funk Tom Gully in the rear. Funk him hard, no fear. Old man thinks he's better than us. Invisible walls made of his fuss. Bobby Nick, Uncle Jack, they're not backing down. Cyke and Granite put you to the ground. It's payback, Tom, you better run. Rebellious heat under the sun. Funk Tom Gully in the rear. Funk him hard, loud and clear. Funk Tom Gully in the rear. Funk him hard, no fear.
It's a Bobby Nick joint, an AI jam. We're gonna get to the news in a minute, folks. Hey, guys, what, everybody? We're doing schlocky radio bits over here. I've had 37 jobs and I ain't been able to change any of them. How you doing?
We're tired of your pathetic ploys. No more games, no more toys. Tony's reign of ignorance ends here. We'll sing it loud, make it crystal clear. Funk Tom Gully in the rear. Funk him hard, loud and clear. Funk Tom Gully in the rear. Funk him hard, no fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was F. Tom Gully, the Udio AI creation of our friend Bobby Nick, the one and only Bobby Nick. How'd you like that, folks? That's creative. That's chat family. That's support. How you doing, Bobby Nick, man? When you wake up, jump in, buddy. I know you're up at all hours of the night doing stuff. And let's see. We'll see if Scott joins us. Wow. This makes me want to go get my professional skateboarder tattooed on my arm. Just like Perry Caravella, right, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, man. Come on. You ain't a skateboarder. I was unbanned and unblocked by Gully Unbanned. What are you going to be his one friend? You going to be like Stuttering John, who have like one friend a week until he figures out that maybe you're not exactly loyal enough to him, and then he'll kick you out. I don't know how that might work. Cyke Clyde has the hearts and the love. Tom Gully Pooh, the Red Wild Bill. Can this be our battle cry? I believe it is. Yeah, you wish, Uncle Jack. I'm sure you'll get it. Yeah, that's a jam, man. In the rear. Let's see. Pecan getting the love from Balls Deep. Froggy says, Cyke Clyde, can you drop a link on how to turn the gifted memberships on the show, please? Let me see. I don't know if I can figure that out on the fly. All right, so there you go. We're having a little fun with that. And then, yeah, Scott made some videos and stuff. But why don't we get to what we get to? Because I got a few stories. And, guys, even some of the girls might be excited about this. I'll let you know that the bikini report is back. So we're going to have a bikini report as I go over to my news desk. And I run the element, I'll go over to my news desk, and we'll do the BF Live other news, or the BF Live, the vibe, not so serious news. Let's go do that. Here I am coming to you from the BF Live, the Vibe newsroom. I got the news desk. I got a few stories. We're going to talk about them at length, one at a time, as we go through them. Pecan always like this because he says it's Bobby Cronkite time. And now, the news. Operation Gully Drop, says Uncle Jack. Fuck Tom Gully, straight to heel. That's right, Chilino checking in. How you doing, buddy? Yes, that's right. We're all unified of our disdain from Tom Gully. But let's show Tom Gully how it's done as we do the BF Live other news or the not so serious news. I got few stories. They did news. They've been doing news for 50 years. Can you believe he's just doing news? Who hasn't done news? In my first story in the BF Live other news or not so serious news, how many of y'all love you some Girl Scout cookies? I love me some Girl Scout cookies, and they've been a tradition for a long time. Ever since I was a kid, I loved. I'm a Thin Mint guy, and we're about to get into Girl Scout cookie year. And they're getting rid of some flavors, folks. So let's talk about these because I know that a lot of times you only see them certain times of the year, and I think it's really good that way that you don't get them all year round. But let's look at these and see which flavors they're actually getting rid of. I have 2 daughters, and my daughters were Daisies, little Daisy Scouts, and they did all of this stuff too, so it also brings back memories. The Girl Scout cookie season has officially kicked off. On Tuesday, January 7th, Girl Scouts launched the Girl Scouts launched the 2025 cookie season, and for the first time, they're revealing which cookies will be discontinued after this year. Other people can announce exclusively. This is from People Magazine. 2 popular flavors, Girl Scout S'mores and Toasty Yays, will be available for the last time this year before being retired for the 2026 cookie season. The S'mores Combine graham cracker cookie sandwich with a chocolate and marshmallow filling, while Toasty Yays feature French toast flavored treats dipped in icing. So there you go. These are they're both of them right there. These are the ones that you can only get them the last year right here. It says, of course, cookie fans can also look forward to the return of classics such as Thin Mints, Samoas, or Caramel Delights, Tagalongs, or some know them as peanut butter patties, and other longtime favorites. There are no new cookies this season. In 2023, the company introduced the Raspberry Rally, but later it opted to discontinue the Fruity Newcomer. Launched as a sister cookie to the Thin Mint, they were available only online. The crispy cookie with raspberry flavor and chocolate coating appeared on eBay after selling out on the official Girl Scout website within 2 months of its release. Single packages went for $25 and up, and some sellers were bundling 20 packages for $450. And I like how it goes on to say, at the time, the Girl Scouts of America, of U.S., said that they were disappointed about the unauthorized resales of these cookies on eBay. The organization continues to encourage girls to develop entrepreneurial skills through its cookie program, including setting goals and managing money. So it's cookie season, folks. Let's do some cookie talk right here on BF Live. We got Operation Gully Drop. We got that. Hey there. Oh, look at this. The night. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually, check that one out, Night. Check that one out, buddy. I'm so busy and doing so much work that I might already have a link in there, buddy. This is for Froggy and anybody else that hasn't membered up. If you click that link right there, it should take you right over to my welcome membership video, and it should help. At least should get you that far, buddy. So there's one way in. That's right. We're doing Bobby Cronkite time. The Gathering of the Juggalettes said, "Hey BF, have you heard from Bobby Nick?" I have not, Jen. It's likely he was up very late last night. Hopefully he's okay. He's probably just catching up on sleep. Sometimes he just disconnects. So hopefully, and I've been worried about his health a couple times too, Jen. So let's cross our fingers. Uncle Jack says, I ate the brownie, that hash brownie. Got all messed up. Ooh, look at Pecan's a Thin Mint, man, like me. Pecan. You got to put him in the freezer, right, buddy? You got in the fridge or refrigerator. I do freezer. Yeah, those chilled Thin Mint cookie. Bueno, muy bueno. Very good. By the way, Wendy has Girl Scout cookies and Frosty. What? Oh, Wendy's restaurant has the Girl Scout cookies Frosty, maybe for a limited time. Donkey Kongton says, cheers, y'all. I had been here sooner if I gotten a notification. I'm sorry about that, Donkey. YouTube is very glitchy. I'm always seeing like numbers and things and conditions change on YouTube. So I will caution and remind everyone to please go to my page and any other page. My signal goes underwater. Please go to my page and any other page you like and make sure that the bell for the notifications is filled in and you can select some or all. Check your notifications from time to time if you're missing out on your favorites. Hey, Uncle Jack, I left something funny in your inbox. I'm a dough kind of fella, says Blum was a defense lawyer checking in on his favorite cookie. Cookies are too damn expensive. Sons of bitches. Come on, Terry. It goes for a good cause. Come on. You ain't like that. Gathering of the Juggalettes, whoop whoop, from the Frog. Donkey Kongton gets the Hoya from Space Nerd. Donkey gets the love from Pecan. If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him, says, we only have 3 flavors. Chocolate, mint, and sandwich cookies. All right. Hoya Space Nerd from Donkey Kongton. Donkey says, why didn't you tell me BF was on Space Nerd? Oh, yeah, you got to tell each other when you don't see him in the chat. Well, let me hook you up, Donkey. How you doing, buddy? We're just starting off like we ain't got too far. Not if they return some of them gains. Some of the gains. Oh, I have no idea. I'm not your buddy. Hey, pal. I'm not your buddy, guy. Hey, guy. I'm not your buddy, friend. Hey, pal. That's a good old South Park bit. I promise I will in the future let you know. There's Chunk checking in. Yeah, bro. We were hanging out on the Perry premiere from last night as well. PCL chat family. Now I'm really bricked up. When is Gully going to get the link? When hell freezes over. Chunk Squad getting love from Peak Hunt. Bob Levy quote says, hey to Chunk Squad. Hoya, the Space Nerd says, I will be his official notification notifier person. Widow Killer says, I remember when Dairy Queen had a thin, the mint blizzard a few years. That's right, I do remember that one too. And you got to love what's a Dairy Queen, because when you go there, they turn it upside down when they hand it to you. They have to turn it upside down every time they give it to you. That's their guarantee kind of thing. Widow Killer, my favorite is the Samoas, but I won't deny a Thin Mint. You go, oh man, I'll eat them until my stomach hurts. I will knock out a sleeve of Thin Mint without even thinking about it. And I'm sitting there like, oh, they're so delicious. Oh my goodness. Hoya Chunk Squad from Space Nerd. King of all Diff checks in on this Thursday afternoon. Donkey Kong says, you've been texting me and talking in the chat for an hour. You didn't think to tell me, hey, why don't you come over to BF's chat? Oh man, you're really getting the shit there. Chunk is getting the Chunk Squad is skull is bricked up for you, buddy. Hey guys, sorry, doing 3 things at once. I know that's why sometimes I'm reluctant to jump in the chat, because many times I enjoy listening to my friends, but I might be like trying to hang out with my family or actually do physical activity, and I don't have time to get to my screen, so I feel your pain there, buddy. Maybe I wanted to keep myself, keep it to myself, keep BF all to himself. You got to share me, Space Nerd. You got to let Donkey Kong to know that I'm on. You can't just keep me to yourself. As I move on to my second story in the BF Live other news, I thought this was an interesting kind of way for this story to turn out. Who remembers the movie School of Rock with Jack Black from actually from 2002, 2003, I believe it was. Met Jack Black. He was really funny in it. One of his kind of early movies that kind of really started off the whole Jack Black being a movie star thing. School of Rock child stars get married 22 years after meeting on Jack Black movie. It's a time capsule moment. So if you remember Space Nerd loves School of Rock. If you remember this movie, School of Rock, this is the movie where Jack Black was like I guess a frustrated, couldn't be hired, have a gig, rock guy, like a wannabe rock star. And he had to teach school. He had to teach this class of kids, these cool rock and roll kids, how to play rock and roll and for this band competition. So how cute is this, says Space Nerd. So I thought this story was funny because 22 years later, it says, a rock and roll romance. 2 stars from the movie School of Rock have tied the knot, more than 2 decades after meeting on the beloved 2003 film. Angelo Massigli and Caitlin Hale were just 10 years old when they first crossed paths at the audition for School of Rock, which follows Jack Black as a destitute, never-was rock and roller who builds a rock band from a class of elementary school kids. So this is them right now. So here's their marriage, folks, and I'm going to show you what they actually look like in the movie. This is kind of a neat story, and it's kind of a little neat story how they got together. It says, Hale, which is the female, she played the precocious, pigtailed backup singer Marla, or Blondie, as Jack Black called her. Massigli took the Frankie part, a.k.a. the tough guy, one of the band's security detail. Massigli was awestruck after seeing Hale's audition, as he told the New York Times. The young actress wowed producers with a show-stopping rendition of Everything Is Coming Up Roses from the musical Gypsy, switching up the lyrics to be about the movie's director, 5-time Oscar nominee Richard Linklater. And this guy was like, I was like, wow, when he was 10 years old, this girl is really, really, really something else, this guy said at the time, Massigli says. So it says, when spontaneously asked to sing his song for the audition in New York City, a nervous Massigli sang the only tune he knew by heart, Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. Yeah. That's what you do if you're auditioning for a rock movie there. That's cool. After booking the gig, the pair met again 1 year later when filming began in New York. According to Hale, all of the young actors playing the Pee Wee Rock and Rollers became fast friends, bonding during actual school time on sets and trips to Benihana. Their moms grew close too, and Black reportedly joined the kids for lunch and played games between takes. So later on, they really didn't get together. There's the kid from the movie back in the day. This is what he looked like. All right, so 10 years old, these guys, man. And look at, oh, ain't she cute? Oh, that's what she looked like. But it says, like she said, because they said they were friends, that they kind of kept in contact over the years, and they met again many years later for many dinners, and it just eventually turned into marriage. So I thought that was a cool story for my second story. Hail now, says Pecan. Let's see what everybody's saying over here. We got, if they're not, oh, let's see, we got to go down. Other story. Hey, guys. So where am I at? Love School of Rock. Here's where we started. How cute is this? I can watch it any day, says Space Nerd. Mandy Diff checks in. Mandy Double Diff. And she says, BF Live, Chunk Squad, Space Nerd, Donkey Kongton, Rev Quotes, and Lawyer, and Pecan. Hoya Mandy from Space Nerd. If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him, says, maybe we need a phone like our moms had on snow days, then we can make sure everyone's here. Got to call everybody up and make sure they're here. Got to take attendance, like when we used to go to school, right? Take attendance. We can say Space Nerd, here. Donkey Kongton, here. Well, that's kind of what the chat family checking. It's kind of a roll call of sorts. LJ Lowe says, was it the kid that played guitar and then grew up and ended getting arrested for stealing a guitar from Guitar Center? Nah, it doesn't sound like it was that kid. I don't know if she would have married that, but let's see, where's that at? Oof. Hey, you want to get married? Space Nerd loves that the comment from Tom Gully on the gram. I believe the School of Rock is running as a Broadway show right now. I see that'll be fun. Hell nah, says Pete Cunt. Maybe Blobbert will come and give you a handy at the Beetlejuice play. Let's see. Sorry, Colorado. Whoop. Nope. Not the same kid. Yeah, they said it is. He looks like he stretched out, LJ Lowe. Looks like he slimmed up, and she was like, ooh, you wasn't looking like that when we met when we was 10. Yeah. But now you fine. There you go. All right, let's get on it. Second protection man, Aussie. I'm going to sing Crazy Train. 1, 2, 3. I want to thank everybody for always supporting me. Chunk Squad says, did you guys see the real Tom Gully in Perry's chat last night bashing PCL? Chunk Squad, I mentioned this at the beginning of the show that I had my friends report to me that were in the chat, said he came in under some kind of weird name or something and was shitting on Perry. You don't shit on Clyde. You don't shit on Perry. Tom Gully thinks you're shit, Perry. What do you think say to that?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, who the fuck is he to say that about Perry Caravello? What a dick, Chunk Squad. Jake Hudson says, hello. Jake.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Jake? What's up, guys? Jake says, what's up, guys?
Hey, by the way.
Jake is hanging out. Skull, were you watching the stream when they showed the airbag suits for old people? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know why you're pointing that out to Skull, but yeah, maybe Perry needs one of those. I was, Space Nerd. Save Aussie. Saving Aussie from Aussie. Joke Squad is laughing. What happened to Ellis Jake Hudson? He's not feeling so fancy today. He just Jake today. As I get on with my next story in the BF Live other news, or not so serious news. So we talk about technology a lot here on BF Live. We utilize it a lot. We're AI. We just demonstrated it today. We do every day. Well, here we're making our way to the driverless cars, right? You're hearing more and more about these dangerous-ass driverless cars. And I just don't, between the, different color cars or shirts or clothes, these cars are not going to be as intuitive as a human being behind the wheel. And here's some proof of it. Watch as this Waymo driverless robo-taxi sends an airport passenger spinning in circles. So this guy took a driverless car, like a Uber, but driverless. He was trying to get to the airport. I'll read a little story, and I'm going to actually show you the malfunction in his car. He had to catch a plane, but his ride to the airport was stuck in the parking lot, driving in circles. That was the experience of passenger using Waymo, the Alphabet-owned autonomous taxi service that launched in San Francisco last year and has expanded its fleet to Los Angeles and Phoenix. The passenger, Mike Johns, recorded the vehicle driving in loops in a parking lot in Scottsdale, Arizona on December 9th and posted the video of the circular situation on LinkedIn. Included was Johns' conversation with rider support. A company representative apologizes to Johns and asks whether the car has been hacked and wonders whether someone's playing a joke on him. When the representative asked him to access his app to help solve the issue, Johns wonders why she can't just take over the vehicle herself. He says, "You don't need my phone. I don't have an option to control the car," she responds. The incident lasted roughly 5 minutes, according to the company, and Johns was ultimately driven to the airport where he said he didn't miss his flight. According to Waymo, Johns wasn't charged for his trip. The issue that prompted his vehicle to drive in loops has been addressed by regularly scheduled software update, Waymo says. Now, I'm actually going to show you this video, y'all, so be careful. If you're going to drive these autonomous vehicles, this could happen to you.
Okay, why is this happening to me on a Monday? I'm in a Waymo car.
Connected to rider support. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
This car is just going in circles.
Hi there, Mike. This is Gab. I'm calling from Waymo support. I'm just calling because I received a notification that your car might be experiencing some routing issue. Please bear with me while I am.
Yeah, I got a. Oh my goodness! I just better not be late for the flight. You guys are gonna take care of the flight. That part.
I'm really so sorry.
Yeah, because this is crazy.
Good one, JK Head Chunk. DWAI.
If you have your app pulled up, I need you to tap my trip in the lower left corner of your app.
Can't you just do it? You should be able to handle it. Take over the car. You don't need my phone.
DWAI.
I don't have an option to control the car.
Oh
Mike,
my
I'm
gosh.
really so sorry about this.
Well, can you stop this car?
Over. I am trying
My
to pull
goodness.
it over right now. Apologies.
And that's what you get, folks, when to watch out for that technology. It's good, but you might be going in circles. Widow Killer says, "This is why I'm not as worried as Skynet as I used to be." You'd think they'd give him a bunch of free rides. Yeah, for every loop that he made. I should. My feet are erect. You guys are talking about each other. No, sorry. Yeah, isn't that very comforting when you call customer service in a autonomous car and they go, "Oh, you're on your own, bro. I ain't got no way to control this car either. Let's talk about this." It's like, let's see. That's right. Space Nerd makes a point. That's even if he would want to use it again. Right, and that, yeah, like, please, well, they won't even charge you just to kind of use our service and all. So let me see. I got another story for you, at least, right here. Matter of fact, here we go, folks. I got 2 more stories for you before we get to the Bob Levy miserable news history that we do at the end of every BF Live news chat right here. So let's do this. In my second story, we're talking about electronics. So we got a little theme going on, folks. Let me cue up my next thing I have for you. We're talking about electronics and how they function. I don't know why it does that. But we're talking about electronics, and there was the Consumer Electronics Show this year. Many of you might be familiar with this. It is a gigantic consumer electronics convention. It's pretty much like world-renowned. Creators and manufacturers from all over the world come and present the latest, the highest top edge of technology. And for more on the Consumer Electronics Show and what they are featuring this year, we're going to take you over to the return of the Bikini Report. Yeah. Bikini Report. Tell us what's new from the Consumer Electronics Show.
The 2025 Consumer Electronics Show is now underway in Las Vegas. The epic trade show for techies drew around 140,000 attendees last year. And this year's version will be showing off the latest and greatest gizmos and gadgets from over 300 Fortune 500 companies. The highlights will depend on who you ask, but personally, I'm a fan of the Robo-Rock vacuum robot with an arm for picking up clutter. And also...
What about that? For lazy people, they got a robot that'll go around your house and pick up socks and clutter and stuff. Let's check out this computer. It's made of some organic materials.
Acer's environmentally friendly laptop that's made partially from oyster shells. For those a bit nerdier than me, the big highlight might be NVIDIA's new RTX 50 series graphics cards. And for those a bit odder than me, the big highlight might be the electric salt spoon. To be clear, that's a spoon that sends an electric current through your tongue and makes whatever you're eating tastes saltier.
That's pretty good. That's called the Salt Spoon. And I actually did a report on a previous episode of BF Live right here about the guy that made that. And what it does, there's literally like electrodes on the end of this spoon. And what it does is it heightens your tongue sensitivity to saltiness. And so therefore it makes anything that you're already eating a sense that much saltier to your tongue. So I thought, so that's kind of there. So let's see.
So if you're willing to risk it, that low sodium diet might not be so bad. So if you were at the CES, what section do you think you'd spend most of your time in? Comment below and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. Thank you, Bikini Report, for that. Turn that off. So there you go. And that was, I think, who said that? That you kind of make a good point. Somebody said, and we rarely see anything from CES. Yeah, the Consumer Electronics Show does seem to be a process, Rob Taker. Like with the TVs and everything, it does seem to take a couple of shows or a couple of years for that shit to cycle down to us people where we can kind of afford it. But if you're really high end and if you're really into those kind of fancy things and you want to be like in on some of these first runs of some of these things before they kind of perfect them on the second and third run, you can go to the Consumer Electronics Show and they got all kind of crazy shit there. Pop talking about those implants, I think. Lazy ? Equals efficient. Well, that's why I say, yeah, I think laziness is the mother of invention, right? If Tom Gully was on the ground, I'd step over him and says, it's so cold out, let's get these ladies some sweaters. All right. Ouch. Oh, hello, jerks. Someone hacked, it's Tom Gully checking in. Someone hacked my phone and computer. Not funny. I changed all my passwords, but I'm so stupid that I don't realize that they see everything I type on my phone and computer. Tom Gully checking in. Mice will chew on that computer. If Gully talks shit or strikes Bikini News segment, I'll go full Jake Hudson on him. Get him. Don't get him. Tom Gully states the obvious. Hey, thank you, Captain Obvious. He says, I'm a real-life idiot. Her nipples are facing east and west. Let's see, so Space Nerd. That the actual stuff shown at CES is actually rarely sold. Yeah, bro. It's a prototype show. It's basically what it is, right? Like it's all these guys in a lab and they kind of make one good prototype or a couple prototypes and they're selling ideas. They're hoping that they can like get money and perfect it. Yes, it is very much gamesmanship getting a lot of that shit to market, I think, bro. All right. Well, let's do this. I got one more regular story, and it also involves technology, more drone technology. And this is some positive drone report. You know, we've been hearing all the drones in New Jersey, and we're getting attacked by drones or whatever the case may be. So when I see a good drone story, I like to point this one out too, because like everything, there's good and bad with it. This one talks about a thermal drone finds a dog missing for several days. So here's what I think is a good use for a drone. How many of us have had an animal or we know somebody that was missing an animal? And, you know, you can only search so far humanly or get up a search party so much. But at least if you knew somebody with a drone that has thermal imaging, this is a great way to maybe find a lost person or a dog. A dog missing for nearly a week in an Illinois community was finally located with the help from a thermal drone. Crystal Lake residents Kate Belmonte and David Nowak said that their 2-year-old Bernese mountain dog, Charlie, went missing from their home on December 30th, and days of searching failed to turn up any leads. So it sounds like they already did the traditional way, which we all would have done. I wouldn't be able to sleep with one of my animals not knowing where they were. The couple sought the help of Doggone Pet Recovery, which used thermal drone to search the area for any sign of Charlie. The team was assisted by a second drone operated by Mike from Smithick Air, who finally located Charlie near Huntley and Ackman Roads, about 2 minutes from the couple's home. Belmonte said Charlie hiding in the tall grass was in the park. Charlie is now recovering from surgery on a broken leg and is expected to return home. So I don't know, maybe he either took a terrible fall or maybe he got hit by a car, but it's a good end to a story. And let me show you how they actually, this is a good drone story. They actually found the dog using a drone. Here we go.
I'm your biggest fan, so I love the work that she does and her passion for the dogs and making sure that she can find them and stuff. So we bring her out. We get all our signs up. One phone call to confirm it.
There's the heat, the little red dot. Oh. And there it is. Look at that.
We got him. We got him.
Damn.
We got him.
Missing a week.
Oh my God, we got him. Oh my God, we got him.
He's looking. Stop. Stop. Oh my God, you have no idea.
Oh my God.
What did I tell you? There's hope.
Okay, what we do? Okay, so I'm Mike. How are you? You got him. He's leaving. Oh, okay.
I'm close to Linda.
There you go. So there's a good drone story. It doesn't all have to be about mystery drones. So there you go. There's a good use of a drone. And yeah, we've all had experiences with animals. Chuck Squad says, very impressive. Thank you. Says Spain. Oh, do with a doggy. It's great for finding grow houses. Yeah, bro, you know that. And what, the Popo, the 5-0, they was doing that for a while, right? Because people were having grow houses in their attic, and they thought they was on the down low, but they could do that thermal imaging. And when they lit up those greenhouses, those grow houses, they lit up like a fucking Christmas tree with that thermal imaging, Dunk. You're not wrong. Great point, Dunks. Hell yeah, says LJ Lowe. Sweet studio setup, Bobby Frame. Well, thank you. Thanks, mommy. Thank you, mommy. AKA mommy. How you doing? That's right. This is the BF Live, the Vibe Studio. Thanks for joining us. I still can't believe Jake is 6'2". Our Jake. What's up, guys? I'm 6'2", by the way. All right, folks. Well, I did a few regular news stories or BF Live other news stories, but now it is that time for our miserable news history. This is where we take you back to Bob Levy when he was the newsman on the Miserable Men Show that aired on Sirius Satellite Radio on Howard 102 back in the day on the Howard Stern Show. Those great days. Today we take you back to Bob reading the news in the year of 2009. This is from February 15th. The year is 2009. And what we like to do every time we watch the news here on BF Live, the Bob Levy reading the news, is that whenever you hear Bob misspeak or missay a word or phrase, you type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, folks. Hang on tight as we do our miserable news history. Turn up the volume and let's go.
Well, whenever.
Well, where's my note?
Oh, here we go.
Where is it?
You had it. I gave it to you.
Here it is.
Now it's time
Sorry.
for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Thank you. I'm Bob.
Fresh off the press, Bob.
Oh. So I jump ship in Hong Kong and make my way over to Tibet, and I get on as a lupa at a curse over in the Himalayas. A lupa, a cabbie, a lupa, a jock. So I tell them, the Lama, the following robes, the grace bald, striking. So on the first tee with him. I don't know what the fuck it is.
So, he had no idea what he read.
And now Bob's news. Netanyahu declares win in Israeli election. Former Minister Tzipi Livni and hardline rival Benjamin Netanyahu both claimed victory Tuesday in Israel's parliamentary election. Right-wing parties, including Netanyahu's Likud party, appear to have won a clear majority of 65 seats in the 120-seat parliament, which would have given Netanyahu the upper hand in forming the next government. The winner of the election wasn't clear, in part because Livni could try to form a coalition with hawkish parties. It appears ultra honest Victor Lieberman, who based his campaign on denying citizenship to Israel Arabs he considered disloyal, could single-handedly determine the country's next leader with his decision whom to join.
Decision.
Chavez. Lech Valva unwelcome in Venezuela. Caracas, Venezuela. President Hugo Chavez said Tuesday that Lech Walesa will be barred from entering Venezuela if the Nobel Peace Prize laureate attempts to come to lend his support to opposition groups. Anti-Chavez university student invited Walser to a pro-democracy conference last year, but the former Polish leader did not attend. The Warsaw-based Lech Walesa Institute said at the time the Walesa decided to skip this event after Poland's foreign ministry ministry informed him that Venezuela could not guarantee his security. I wouldn't want either of that. Egypt finds rare intact mummy near Cyke pyramid. Cyke, Egypt. Egyptians archaeologists. I know what this is. Archaeologists found a rare intact mummy dating to a pharaonic times when they opened a sealed limestone sarcophagus on Wednesday in the shadow of the world's oldest standing step pyramid at Cyke. The well-preserved mummy, which escaped plunder by thieves in ancient times, could contain scores of gold amulets in the folds of its linen wrappings. Egypt's chief architect Zahi Haas said, "It is a typical mummy of the 26th destiny. This mummy should contain amulets, golden amulets, to help the deceased go to an afterlife." Haas told reporters that ascending from the mummy's burial chamber, it is unusual to find intact burials in well-known necropolises such as Cyke, which served as a nearby city of Memphis, because thieves toured the area in ancient times. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh, I gotta get my applause too. Holy shit. Oh, I think we do the best and only thing you could actually do that, because you're never going to comprehend. I defy you to get any one comprehensive, like, complete thought out of any of those stories he did. So we have the most fun with that segment right here on BF Live by trying to figure out what Bob's saying. He's a virtual reading rainbow. Let me see, where did that go? All my stuff shifted on me. R-E, come on, alphabet. There you go. Rob Taker says,
Butterfly in the sky.
this is like having the retard read the longest chapter in a book level of evil. It is. Oh my God. So many. Like I said, you can't get a story out of it. Holy shit, in ancient times. Zahi hard ass. Zahi high ass. Neck crap. Sometimes I can't even spell what he's saying. Yeah. You can't make any sense of it. Sequarier. Sequoia. Tibbs. Jack is currently having PTSD from having to read in school. And I see Rob say, how did he get better at reading? I'm going to say eliminating Xanax from his diet.
Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
Yeah, Bob will tell you he was doing his thing back in the day, so he had a little kind of assistance in kind of preventing him from reading. That was a very Xanax liquor constipated thought. Exactly, Froggy. So that's another thing that we do when we read the Bob Levy Miserable News History Moment. We find out, what Bob are we getting that day? Are we getting Xanny Bob? Are we getting Liquor Bob? Constipated Bob? You never know which one you're going to get. Sometimes you get all three. Don knows that the virtual reading rainbow. Is that a fucking kid's book? Yes, it is a kid's book. The reading rainbow is fun. Froggy says, BF Live the Vibe. Bob was talking about an upcoming election in Israel, Venezuela student, protesters were going upon. No, he was not. I don't know. Robbed. Let's see. I wished I had a Xanax right now, says Don. Yeah, I don't expect you to get any actual information from it, but we had a lot of fun with our Miserable News History. We did that. We did the BF Live Other News, or Not So Serious News. I hope you enjoyed those few fun stories. What do you say I make my way back over into my regular comfy studio and we continue having more fun? Because that was the Vibe Not So Serious News. And almost as if I was an actual professional like someone other people, it is 1:30 on the dot, right at the end of a segment. A perfect time, halfway through 3 hours of live original content that I hope you enjoy. It's about time for that piss break, folks, because halfway through the show, we take a little piss break. And basically, when we come back on the other side of the piss break, after 2.5 minutes, we're going to do basically a whole nother show on the other side. And that's going to include Cyke Labs. It's going to include National Day Hey Hey. It's going to include Just for the Ladies. And it might even include the BF Live Unasked For movie review, because I went to see a movie last night. So we'll get to that and whatever else we can get into in an hour and a half. I'm so great seeing 47 to 50 of you in here every day. The vibe and the family is growing every day, folks. So let's not stop it from growing now. This is what we do here. We grab a drink, we grab a smoke, we grab a friend and tell them that no one is having more fun in the afternoon than we do right here on BF Live The Vibe. And I will see you on the other side of this 2.5 minute piss break for more fun. Here we go, folks. Here's the piss break, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Come on.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Did you touch your pee-pee? Did you enjoy it? Martini C said, did you use a gully bag? Pecan throws out the gully poo. He took, hey, if you got time for it, fit it in there. Fit in that poo break if you got time to shoot one out real quick. Donkey Kong says, wow, I just walked outside and a pink Xanax fell out of the sky. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, my goodness. I saw, what was I seeing in here I wanted to respond to during, I like Martini Steve, great comment. I would have nothing to say for myself if anyone came into my office while this or the gay men are on. I know, Martini Steve, I know when I was working, I had my phone set up in my work area, buddy. Sometimes some outlandish shit would be said, or they'd be showing some like poo videos or something semi-pornish or something, and I would have the same horror. It seems like that's when, isn't that the thing? Like if you have like a woman in your life, girls or women around, it's like whenever something like untoward comes on your phone, it's like people come out the woodwork and they all of a sudden they want to interact with you and everything. So I've had that happen to me before. Steve says use a gully bag. Let's see. That's real good luck, donkey. No, I touched my poo-poo. Ooh, you do you, I guess. It's like a 4-leaf clover, but it's real. And Hoya says Dream Man. All right, well, where's my little chart here where I keep track of everything we did? We did all that. We did this. We did that. So now it's time to do this. It's time to do Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
It is time to feature the talents of Cyke Labs. Great face and audio swaps. Great fun. We already featured some here. He was responsible for providing that miserable news history moment and everyone from Bob Levy from back in the day. And he also provided the brand new and improved Levy-tized Hoya and Gano, folks. But now let's get into some Cyke Clyde. He's so controversial. The freshly struck Cyke Labs. I'll tell you, show Cyke Labs your support, my friends. You'll see his link running throughout the entirety of BF Live. When you do, go ahead and click on it. Don't let it go by. It'll take you right to his page. You can hook a brother up with a like and a subscribe. It's absolutely free right over there on Cyke Labs. But right now, if you don't have time to do that now, stick around for Cyke Labs here on BF Live. And this one, Cyke, I'm really surprised that this is one of your higher viewed, more recent videos, buddy, and I'm really surprised. Maybe I'm more surprised because it includes me, and this is BF, the Guacamole Kid. It's got like over 140, 150 views on it already compared to some of the other videos pretty quickly. So here I am, the Guacamole Kid.
Wait, so you don't like avocado?
Yeah, but is it made out of guacamole?
Oh,
guacamole
is made from avocado.
Yeah, but is it made like that right now?
Thank you, Deadpool. I like that.
You want me to make guacamole?
Yeah, is it made right now?
Yeah, I can make it.
No, but is it made right now? Is the Gram made it?
The what?
Guacamole.
Oh no, it's not made right now, but I can make it.
Okay, then when you're on the kill hot chest.
Right after you're done your podcast, that's right. Because I've always been about podcasts, and ever since I was Kid Guacamole from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs right here on BF Live. All right, well, I want to thank you folks who've already gave memberships and super chats today. You guys are awesome, but I do have to, it's all about, I got to do some commercials here on BF Live. So after these messages, I got to pay some bills. We'll be right back right after these messages with more great content from Cyke Labs.
Pride for me is not being ashamed of being gay anymore. Delta supports everyone of every group, whether you're gay, whether you're straight.
I started in the women's uniform. I didn't feel like it was me. Once I made the switch to the men's uniform, I can't even describe how I feel and how it helps me feel confident in who I am. Every day when a male flight attendant meets me and I'm wearing my vest and my tie, I always say, "Hey, twin," like that.
I'm a little upset because you look better than I do in the male uniform.
Get out of here.
All right, folks, and now we're back. So that was a commercial from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, of course. I can't just show you any commercial here on BF Live. I got to show you those Cyke Labs twisted commercials. So let's go. I got more content here, and let's catch up with some of the latest and greatest from Cyke Labs. I saw this played first on the Levy-verse, so I'm going to enjoy featuring it right here now. This is Cyke Labs doing his thing. This is Bob Levy calling Shuli's dad. Everybody knows that we heard Stuttering John called Shuli's dad, but I got some other video that maybe says otherwise. Bob Levy calling Shuli's dad from Cyke Labs.
I went shopping. Let me see. This is really bad. Fuck it. I don't know. Sitting in my fridge should be okay. I hope they're all not going to taste weird. After a few beers, I won't even notice.
Yes, for those joining late between the pauses, the John Air pauses. For those who are joining late, yes, Cyke Clyde was struck by Tom Gully for one particular video. He's got one strike going against him now, so he must defend our bro, Cyke Clyde. Nobody messes with the Vibe family. Let's continue. Well, this is compelling when it's John, boy. Dead air. Holy shit.
Hello.
Yeah, is this Mr. Igor?
What do you want to know?
Because my name is the Reverend Bob Levy. I'm a celebrity, and your son, Shuli, has been harassing me. You're on a recorded line. I'm live right now. He sends people to record me at clubs. He goofs on my 87-year-old mother.
John literally called daddy. He called the bully's dad, or his bully's daddy.
Saying that like guys on his show is having sex with my mother. And he's getting people to harass me all the time. Could you ask your son to knock it off? Because else I'm going to have to do the same thing to his family.
What is your name?
Robert Levy. I was the announcer for the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. I've never been arrested. I have a college degree. I'm very successful. I'm rich. I'm intelligent. I got smart kids. And your son and his show harass me every day. I filed a report with the Deptford police, and he keeps on going. Now he's sending people to tape me at bars. Then, he's goofing on my 87-year-old mother and saying that they're having sex with my mother. This is your son, Shuli.
Tell me something. Why you?
Huh?
Why are you calling me?
Because you're his father. Maybe you could talk some sense into him. Because I know my show now. You're his father. Could you just talk some sense into him? I don't want this to escalate anymore.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Igor.
Happy New Year.
Same to you, sir.
New Year. You fuck. What are you hawking him for? There you go. How about that? The twisted mind of Cyke Labs took something that was really shitty and shouldn't have been done to a senior citizen and made something kind of fun out of it and kind of showed his dumb ass. There you go, from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. That's Bob Levy kind of calling Shuli's dad. Let's see what a lot of you people were saying about this. You guys have some comments about this. They'll stop now, won't they, John? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I've been using the litter box. Is this the video Cyke got a strike for those of you? Oh, shout out to the 50 people catching the vibe. You are the vibe. Let's keep it going. Froggy asked about the Cyke video. Froggy, was actually the video that my friend Cyke Clyde pulled for us the other day, where Tom Gully shit talks this very show you're watching, The Vibe, because someone said the word Hoya and triggered him at the end of calling into one of his segments, said Hoya, yeah, let me tell you about a show, The Vibe. And so because he used that piece of video, apparently he struck Cyke Clyde for that piece of video. And he has one strike that he is going to try to appeal and challenge. But let's defend our boy Cyke Clyde, and let's rally around him during Cyke Labs. I thought John couldn't get lower until he did this. What up? I'm listening at work, says Juggalette Jen. Hey, everybody at the mall with Juggalette Jen. It's the mall show with BF Live. And permanently destroy there too. Okay, let's see. What a dweeb. John read Shuli's dad his Grinder profile. What? Oh, my God. We got the whoop whoop. JJ getting love. Hey, Dream Man, my friend, checked in during one of these segments and says, hit that like button. Hey, Dream Man. Phones up, buddy. Juggalette Jen getting the love from P-Cunt. Widow Killer says that right there is an open invitation to call his mom. Well, it kind of is, but John would argue that they already did that, and they had her going upstairs, and they was ringing the phones. And remember, he was making her run up and down, going, Ma, can you take the phones off the hook because I'm doing a live show here? Made her run up and down and do it rather than him. Clown love, baby. Cyke, support emoji. That's right. Show your support for Cyke Clyde in the chat, members, by using your Cyke emoji. Juggalette Jen's getting the talk. Let's see. Cyke, I have an inkling that Jesse is going around striking on Tom's behalf. He seemed really dead set on striking Jack. You know, Dream Man, that was so funny. And I discussed this with Granny yesterday, who joined us. And Granny and Uncle Jack were on here yesterday. And I discussed this with Granny about it was hard to tell how much Jesse was playing either side. And it really seemed like he was in the middle and he's only playing for himself, which I guess is what any good podcaster would do. So I don't know what to trust or take out of him. If you think that, because like Jesse said, we're all late to this. Apparently, Jesse was on Pod Awful, was already hip to Tom Gully and done shit on him and chewed him up and spat him out. So much so that, he just made Tom his bitch, basically. So I don't know. My mom would say, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? If she got to call about my dad. Exactly. Yeah. Cyke Clyde says, no, I can face the voice swap anything except politicians. I'm going to make 37 videos a day, making him say everything that he really is inside. Cyke Clyde has the voice mod of TG prepared. Pretty Bird checks in and says, if I were alive, I would peck John's eyes out for that call. Well, thank you for checking in, Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird. Thanks for checking on BF Live, Pretty Bird. How you doing tonight, Pretty Bird? Ain't you pretty? It's a pretty bird. It's just a pretty bird. You are so pretty. Did the first half of your message get chopped off, Space Nerd? The Dark Carnival in my heart. I don't know. Let's get through some of these, and let's get on some more Cyke Clyde. He always surprises me with his next level as wholeness. Oh, what a nerd and a coward. BF Live, Jesse trolls Tom Gully. Yeah, Froggy, and that's what he was saying as much. That he's like, he's already been here, done that, and bought the t-shirt and everything, right? So he says that Jack and Granny and them are kind of late to this kind of a going in on Tom Gully game. Apparently Jesse done it. When Shuli's dad said, why are you calling me? Should have made John feel like a puss. It would have for me. What's up, MSIP? Checking in on this day, buddy. I saw you sneak in a little bit earlier, too. What's up, buddy? Your ass holiness, says Blummels. Chunk Squad says, yo, shout out to Granny for being a good sport and taking it all in stride. There's a guy in here insists on, could be a Dream Man, but Tom would have his account. Oh, it could be Dream Man, but Tom would have to give him his account to do it because it was directly from Tom's YouTube. So there's a little evidence maybe right there. Froggy 8cunt and the chat family. Someone said that Jesse got Tom Gully fired from a radio show in southern Utah. Now, see, there you go. He trolled him so hard that he made him lose personal job. That's a little crazy. What is Jesse's channel? I think he does Pod Awful. I think that's what it's called. Pod Awful. What's gonna destroy the earth and kill around us? Let's see. My ghost flew over Tom Gully's house and took a ghost shit on his trailer home. There you go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Space Ranger getting love. LJ says, my parents would have told him to fuck off and be a man. Pretty bird, says P. Cunt. Reverend, divorce lawyer is using the Tom Gully poos. Dream Man says, Cyke Clyde, yes. Jesse got in Tom's head that anything that contains his face and or lightness he owns, and he laughs at that one. That's very stuttering Johnish. Who sues Howard Stern saying, my voice is in there. You use my intellectual property. That's my character. You can't or rebroadcast that. And they were like, yeah, okay. I know people who buy bags of ocean salt to mix into their cannabis grows. Okay. Not any crazy shit. It's either common practice. All right. Let's get on because we got some more stuff to get to. He's making mistake after mistake. And we're going to be here for it. And we're going to support Cyke Labs. Cyke Clyde and Ding Dong and everybody as we continue on with my next piece of content from Cyke Labs right here. I always like going back a little bit because I'll tell everybody, check out Cyke Labs, not right now because we're watching it here now, but in your own free time, check out some of the great stuff he has over here. Cyke, I went back on this one and considering, I said, I want to go back on some of his greatest hits. So here's one that I like. I think we were talking about Leonard the other day from Long Island. Well, I like when Leonard stepped in and did the Levy verse one time from Cyke Labs.
No, don't make a face like that because you're off fucking. Cyke's my friend. Your arm is fat. God damn it. You guys are noticing? You're not supposed to notice that kind of stuff. How is it? Come on. How is it? How?
This is Leonard from
Bob,
Long
what
Island.
did you get Chris Abels for Father's Day? I get him and slap in his fucking stupid head that he has. What a dumb looking motherfucker he is. He looks slow. Like even in a race, he looks slow, like he's slow. You get what I'm saying? Like he's like doy a little bit. He's that close from being a doy and be on Born Wrong Ministries, which is coming this week. It's not registration for Born Wrong, but I will be taking, if you want to come in, you can come, you got a face that can probably come in and join, but we'll have others and, it's open to anybody with any problems whether, you're missing the left foot, not by accident, you know what I mean? Or if, you just like licking concrete, whatever. I mean, anybody, even animals that are fucked up, you can come in. It really doesn't matter. We're not going to judge you in this fucking place. We're not going to go, these are the rules, let's make fun of people that have, all their legs and arms and, never licked a window. So yes, it's coming. And finally, and that's the fact that's going to be, if you have a small dick and you have nowhere to hide, you can hide here. We're not going to tell anybody what a tiny dick you have. Okay? It's for people that were born wrong. And if you want to be born wrong again, I will not drown you in the pool, but you will get baptized in the pool and you will be born wrong again, because, it's what we need to do. Okay. So if you need that, we got that. And, don't worry about it. We'll hold you under the water and get those devil demons away from you. You don't want any of this. You don't want any of this, but you do want a little bit of this. Am I right?
Look at him with his round eyes showing off.
I can drink like a normal person now, not get all fucked up and fucking do crazy shit. Now I'm in control of my fucking life, I finally got to the point where I can listen to myself and kind of make sense instead of fucking, just going broom.
And there you go, from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. For those of you who might not recognize him, that's a little bit of a deep cut. That was a guy, Leonard, who was he drove Shuley around basically through the city, and he'd been on the Miserable Men show when they were in studio, and he did join them for the recent reincarnation of Miserable Men on right here on podcasting on the Shuley Network. So there you go. That is from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs right there. So I'd like to go back and found that one. All right, well, like I said, I do have some bills to pay here, folks. I have fun doing this, but I got bills to pay. So after these messages, we'll be right back with more Cyke Labs content. But first, here's a commercial.
Joe, we'll do a deal for you. We've got shirts.
I call this Bobby Nick Levy because this was supposed to be Bob Levy on a big, Levy Grande, but this ended up being like Bobby Nick Levy.
Putting his tech weave and have picked up. There he was. Where did that come from? Well, it's on sale too. Everything must go. It's Black Friday, baby. Sale. It's sale. It's sale. It's sale. It's sale. Also on sale. This is on sale. Definitely on sale. And we got a clearance sale for the ages. Everything must go. $10 these. You betcha. $1 and $4 hoodies. We got them. Think it feels so hot. Even our beers do it. Select what they stick with on their glum forever. Sale. Sale. Now. Nobody checks those second chances. It's sale. Sale. It's on sale. It's still on sale. It's your favorite Mike Test location like Black Friday. Deal ending next Sunday. Sunday. Feels like that's only happen once in a lifetime. Everything must go. So let it get in the ear.
I call that Bobby Nick Levy. Because that looks like my boy Bobby Nick and Bob Levy with Cyke Labs content segment right here. And like I said, I mean this when I say this. You got to go watch Cyke Labs here. And I went back through and I'm like, what are some of the great ones that I like that we kind of maybe moved on to from too fast? That Leonard was our first one here. But let's see if you notice the theme here, because we started with Leonard, but now we got Bobby Nick Levy. And now let's see the theme continue right here as our next piece of content from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. It's Bobby Ethier Levy.
Hang buddy Bobby here. Sunday morning's back. Sunday morning's back, my friends. So, and the debut of Need TV Tunes. I got the Burley Heaty up. I got my should have owned cereal. My didn't both cereal. The bot Cocoa Puff stuffed and profit with marshmallows, but Saturday morning cartoons. I won't eat boys Sabbath.
Is that big A?
So, because they killed yourselves. It's Saturday morning.
This is a mix between, I see, is that Big A? No, this is another guy, once again, we know from the Shuli Network and kind of the whole Miserable Men realm, this is Bobby Ethier, and he was a friend of the show, and he would call in and make Bob buy him video games and guilt Bob into buying him candy and sending him money and doing all types of stuff, and and Gina did it for months, sent him money and video games, and so they put Bob's face on, and you get Bob Levy Ethier.
Wearing this back on MeTV Tunes.
And he does have that Gorbachev kind of thing right there above his eyes. There you go. From Cyke Labs, it's Bobby Ethier Levy, or Bobby Levy Ethier, whatever way you want to say it here. All right. So there you go. We started out with the Black Friday Bobby Nick one. Now we got Bobby Ethier Levy. But let's check out this next selection I have for you, because there is a theme here today on Cyke Labs content segment here, right on the Vibe 223. Here we go. It's El Levy Grande strikes again.
It's time for the great sweeping in, the Tito Casino sweeping in of 2024. We gotta sort the decks. We gotta sweep it up, Jam, yet. Clean it up, boy. Clean it up, Jan. Whoa, boy. It's a bed loading shit we got to clean up to floor this time. Tired in the distilled petty pins. At first lead of Black Jim's dual wield the brooms this time. With full fucking that bucket attachment or whatever the fuck is. Got all myself there, it's tough there, folks. We're getting up the ring of this horizontal for the entire casino there, folks. They turned down for the whole casino there. It's time to put to practice what we preach there. I talked about being the hammer, talked about being the nail. Well, just I'm gonna do both as I bust out the broom, the mighty golden broom.
There you go, from Cyke Labs. It's Big Bob Levy. I think you're starting to pick up on the theme here now. It is Big Bob Levy, or Levy Grande, or Blob Levy, as our friend Don says. It's still real to me, damn it. I appreciate what you men do to your bodies, man. Oh, man, that fucking guy. How you doing, LJ? It's still real to me, damn it. JFK Headchunk says Slob Levy as we continue on here, and Blob Levy. Let's see, I got a couple more pieces of Cyke Labs content for you. All right, that one. How about if I just leave you with this one, folks? Because it kind of goes along with the theme. That's right, it's Levy Grande. It's kind of the ending theme of the Cyke Labs content segment here. So this kind of kills two birds with one stone, because it kills a couple birds, as a matter of fact, because it's a commercial, it's a jam, it's fun, it's Cyke Labs. So come on, let's dance to this. Let's have fun and make our way. We're going to dance our way out of Cyke Labs content segment and on to more fun. But here's Bob Levy, Super Tan Bob Levy. Come on, it's just like a mini mall. Let's go.
You
know it.
Oh, yeah. You can find them at the market. We Duncan by Flea Market. Montgomery is just like a mini mall. Oh, yeah. Come shop with us at the Flea Market. Montgomery is just like a mini mall. Hey, you heard me.
Oh, yeah.
Go shop.
Across Cyke Labs on my list right
bedrooms, here. Bedrooms, we got it. You feed it. You find it. It's just like a made it all. You heard me. Comes up as said Flea Market. Montgomery. It's just like a made mall. Hey, late. Little rooms, bedrooms, bedrooms.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. Wait up, get it right Flea Market. Montgomery. It's just like a nanny mall. Hey, you don't stop. Let's let digital advance. Come on now. To the left, up to the right, and I let's do this dance. Hey, to the left, up to the right. Hi, let's make this a dance. Flea Market, Montgomery. It takes you up. It's just like a nearly mall. You take it out now, everybody. Like this now. Hi, hey, Flea Market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. You don't stop. Let's dance. flea market, Montgomery. It's just like
What?
they made it all. That brand on down now. Yeah, I can't. To be honest, like you know what's saying. It's just like you know what I mean. It's just like you know. It's about it's just like they made it all. No, it's how you just say it. It's just like hey baby, in your mouth. Oh yeah, if you crack this, but I'll load up the degree mark.
They got their money's worth out of that. And that was
Yeah, I agree with Christianity.
Let's go. That was Cyke Labs. You click on Cyke Labs when you see his link constantly running in the chat of BF Live and watch them at your leisure because there's more than I could ever include. I could do a whole show of probably Cyke Labs. So thank you to my friend Cyke Labs. Let's show our support. And because he shows me a lot of support and he shows Bob a lot of support, he makes a lot of content for us. So we will not tolerate anyone messing with anyone in our community. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to take this out of the way because this is kind of a timely thing I have to do because I did see a movie last night. And as I like to tell you, when I go see a movie, whatever you do in your life nowadays is content. So why don't you say we do this a little bit and I'll talk about it right quick. And I'm going to do the BF Live, the Vibe, unasked for movie review. That's right. I don't always go to movies, but when I do, I come back here and I'll tell you about them. But before that, let me bring my friend in backstage because we're going to talk about some other stuff. So I got a little ahead of that because I got a lot of shit going on here. But let me bring him in. He's the bro you know. He's my friend. He's yours. He was the creator of that cool-ass song that we played earlier, and we're going to play it again. It's my friend, Bobby Nick Havens.
Boom. Hello. Where does Cyke keep getting the video footage of me? Goddamn son of a bitch.
I think he got it at the mini mall. How you doing, Bob? What's up?
I don't think I was the mini mall guy. I was the other guy. The guy before that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Bobby Nick Levy. I know, but I thought maybe you were at the mini mall and he caught you there. How you doing, man?
Maybe I was. I'm not too bad. today. Yeah.
Well,
I had a nice long sleep last night. Holy shit.
Yeah, Juggalette Jen, maybe some others were in here concerned about you, Bobby Nick, because I guess maybe she was trying to get a hold of you. I really don't know why her concern was the way it was, because I told her that you podcast like many different hours of the day, and so I assumed you were just catching some sleep, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the last thing I was on last night was like a Joey C. Well, actually, it was a Jake Hudson stream where Joey C came on, and then Joey C started streaming on his own channel.
Yeah.
So we were sitting there for a little while.
Yeah, when I was prepping the show, I think I saw you guys come up on the feed as being live or something at some point.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cyke is A1. Bobby getting the love. Bobby Nick getting the love. There you go. From Dream Man and Pecan, buddy.
Hello, Dream Man and Pecan.
Have you heard the latest about Cyke Clyde being struck?
What?
Yeah, dickhead struck him for the video, for one video, a copyright claim, and it was the one, but he was trashing me.
No.
Right. Yeah, so it's on like Donkey Kong or Donkey Kongington in this channel. It's on. Oh yeah.
Oh, that fucking cunt.
He did. His channel's still up, but the video is gone itself right now, and he's going to appeal it, obviously. But so then we certainly had fun playing your new Udio creation, man, and it's a banger. And everybody says it's going to be our new battle cry for the defending Cyke Clyde. It's going to be our battle cry against Tom Gully. So let me play it again. This is the new battle cry song created by our friend Bobby Nick, the one and only Bobby Nick right here. It's a banger, and we're going to play it again since he's here and enjoy it again. Why not? Because it's a vibe. It's F Tom Gully time. Coming at you at 4 minutes after 2 o'clock from the East Coast of the United States.
Tom Gully thinks he's untouchable, yeah. Thin skin box, all who dare. Can't handle jest, but he's the punchline. Took the shot at Bobby Fan one time. His crew stepped in, said not a chance. We'll show you a dance, now it's on. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, loud and clear. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, no fear. Old man thinks he's better than us. Invisible walls made of his fuss. Bobby, Nick, Uncle Jack, they're not backing down. Cyke and Granite put you to the ground. It's payback, Tom, you better run. Rebellious heat under the sun. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, loud and clear. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, no fear. We're tired of your pathetic ploys. No more games, no more toys. Tony's reign of ignorance ends here. We'll sing it loud, make it crystal clear. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, loud and clear. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, no fear.
A Bobby Nick Udio joint right there.
Yeah.
You heard what it said. You know what to do. Deadfool is loving it. It's a jam. Like everybody's loving it, Bobby Nick. So I figured you should get some of that energy. She says it's a banger.
That's right. Yeah.
Everybody's having.
I was proud of that one when that came out.
That's a good one. Our friend, who's Froggy Egg, he asked in the chat, did you, was that inspired by the Sex Pistols? He's picking up heavy Sex Pistols vibe from your creation.
Well, I'll say that I put punk, I put rock, I put punk rock. So yeah, I mean, Udio chose what to make it, so.
So there you go. You just give it the parameters, and Udio does its thing. Well, it is a banger. It is our death cry, and I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot more of that in the days to come. I haven't gotten to the chat, but I am looking at my phone, and I see that this guy, David Chandler, just gave me $19.92 through my PayPal.
Nice.
He used the preset PayPal options that are pinned at the top of my chat, and he probably hit other. Thank you, because I'm a big fan of other. Thank you, David Chandler. I'll see it when it gets into the chat. Deadfool is checking in here and says, pointing and saying, fell asleep, listen to Tom Gully. Made him fall asleep. There you go. Chunk Squad's giving you props on that song, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Chunk.
Chunk Squad is applauding. LJ Lowe says, Cyke, do you have the actual music for this? I would love to make an acoustic version. This is a Bobby Nick jam. Uncle Jack is he was right away, but you got to send this to me. So he's going to be looking for you for this, Bobby Nick, probably so. Let's see, it's your creation, so I leave that to you. Oh, Mr. Nick did it. My bad. That's right, the one and only Mr. Bobby Nick.
I mean, the only thing that Udio gives you is the file. Like they just give you they don't give you no notes, no nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about we think about Suno? We did some stuff on Suno before, didn't we?
I know people who use Suno. I've never actually used it because I don't like how fake the voices come out. You know what I mean?
I remember you had some kind of issue with it. I couldn't remember what it was, but I thought that you had at least dabbled with it or something. You dabbled with it.
Yeah. But then I found Suno, and I was like, wow, this actually sounds real. Like the voices sound way more real. You know?
Suno,
so I was like, I got to use that.
Suno is too close to Uno. Let me say. Oh, thanks anyway, Mr. Nick. Guess I will just have to listen to it over and over again to get it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can find a way to, I guess you probably downloaded it, right? Like once you create it, you download it so you have a hard copy of it. Do you not?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
I do. I mean, if he has Discord, he can try to get a hold of me.
That's up to you how Bobby Nick wants to distribute it, but there you go. A jamming creation, nonetheless, buddy. Thank you for sending it my way. Studio isn't as good as Udio, in my opinion. Cyke Clyde agrees with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Space Nerd seems to be indicating in the chat that and I saw her saying this the other day, so that's why I'm doing this. She said that I should show my video game to Donkey Kongington, who wasn't here, and he's the namesake. So for one more time, I'm listening to you, nerd. Look, Donkey, if you're here, buddy, this is what I got from when I was this one. The Donkey Kong.
Crazy.
That's for you, buddy. There you go. Donkey Kong didn't play that jam right there. Little Donkey Kong Jr. He just managed to make it through the fire with me. Not fire, but I didn't mean to be quite that literal. But there you go. And then I also
how insensitive, Bobby Friend, with what's going on right now.
Well,
Jeez.
I was discussing this morning how it's terrible out there and how I had personal family experience with fire. But I also got this base. Look at that. I got it working, Bobby Nick. Put some batteries in it.
Whoa.
Come on, what you know about that? What you know about that? So there you go. So yeah, I'll do yesterday's show for somebody else. There you go. Tom Gully eats corn the long way. And he likes it. He likes it. There you go. And he licks the top of the cob too, which is really particularly odd. Dreamman says, I never heard of Udio. I'll check that out, says our friend Dreamman.
Yeah,
so
you need to check it out because that's the one that'll make the most realistic tunes.
It's like studio without the ST in the beginning of it. All right.
Yes. UDIO.
So, well, I'm glad you're here, buddy, because I like discussing things with you, and I want to talk about this with you because last night I'm going to do the BF Live. I was getting ready to do it, the Unasked For movie review.
Well, there you go. And what did you go see this time?
Last night, I went to see the last Showgirl movie starring Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson. Yeah.
Okay.
I went to see that, Bob. Yeah. I can show you a little preview of it and talk about it. Let me do it. I guess I'll do it in that order. Let me show you. I'll show you the preview of it. So yeah, Pamela Anderson, she's obviously for those of you who go way back, she was like the original Tool Time girl. She was the original girl from Tool Time, the television show. What's it? Home Improvement, right? She was that girl.
Yeah.
Right, Bobby Nick, she's a Canadian export. I know, so you may be a little proud of that. She was discovered just by one of those crowd shots at a hockey game, if I'm not mistaken. Do you remember that? And she became
I don't remember that.
She became a Labatt's girl, I believe, by being discovered in the crowd at a hockey game.
Oh, okay.
So that's
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's how she originally got discovered in Canada, and then I guess the next perv caught on to it. So we all famously know Pamela Anderson as being. I mean, she was fine AF. That means as fuck when she was younger, wasn't she, Bobby Nick? My goodness.
Yeah.
She
had those big blue eyes and the blonde. Oh yeah. Well, titties too. Yeah.
Blue titties. Yeah.
No. And the long blonde hair, luscious.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, yeah, she was the benchmark. She was, for lack of a better way of putting it, she was the Marilyn Monroe of the day. She was the standard bearer for what everyone thought was the pinnacle of beauty, right?
Yeah.
So I thought this was kind of going to be interesting because I thought all along from seeing the previews of this movie that this kind of was parallel to her life. Like she was that person, and then all of a sudden it kind of all went away. So let's watch. I'll let you know how I feel about it. But let's watch the official trailer of it. And she's been like kind of gotten some good reviews about this from the film festivals and stuff. But here's going to be part of my Unasked For movie review of The Last Showgirl starring Pamela Anderson. Check this out. Here's the trailer. American sweetheart from Canada, exactly. Oh boy. And I'll point out right here while I'm playing it, that is the wrestler Dave Bautista.
That is, isn't it? Oh shit.
That is Bautista. Not Andrew. That is Dave Bautista. Yes, the actual wrestler. So he was in it, as well as Jamie Lee Curtis, which I didn't know you're going to notice in here.
Oh,
Places,
no way.
I didn't even know she was in the movie, Bob.
Places, please. Your place is called
Bautista.
For the final performance of the Razzle Dazzle.
Damn.
Bob, and she's got makeup on there. And I must say, this woman, I think it's called female balls, bro, because she rocks that no makeup look to death. She even does it out in public, man. I can't believe she is.
Ooh.
I mean, Las Vegas,
she had makeup on in that shot.
Just like movie stars. Costumes. Sets.
That's
we were
Jamie Lee Curtis.
For style and grace.
Whoa, okay.
The Las Vegas Showgirl. The iconic American showgirl.
You have an act prepared?
I do. I'm a dancer.
Music?
Yeah. I gave it to the maestro. Feeling seen, feeling beautiful. That is powerful. And I can't imagine my life without it. Doing a job that you don't really love. That's hard.
I hear that.
So there you go. You get the idea from that.
Oh my God, that's sad. That's like she didn't age well. I mean,
She didn't.
Is that real? Like that's
yeah.
what she really looks like? They didn't
Oh yeah, brother.
ugly her up?
Yeah, I will tell you. I think we did it maybe a month ago or so. I thought that I did, in that she lost a very close, longtime friend that was her personal makeup artist, Bobby Nick. And as
Right. I remember you
the tribute
put
to
that
her.
up.
She
Yeah,
said
right.
she is not wearing a fucking bit of makeup again, and she reps that shit. They said that she went to Fashion Week in Paris, the pinnacle of fashion and beauty, and went there with not a lick of makeup on her face. So it doesn't look like Father Time was very good to her. You know, a little bit of makeup, a little base would help her. The movie was just okay, Bobby. It was kind of just a kind of a girly, you know, I'm just feeling all about their little stories. Like I think they for me, some of the scenes took too long on every individual character. But I was surprised to see Jamie Lee Curtis. She played like an old cocktail waitress, and they like extra haggard her up. They haggard her up, bro.
Yeah.
And so they show the sadness of what it means to be a woman in Las Vegas. And Jamie Lee Curtis at one point gets up and does like one of those in the middle of the casino dances where the cocktail waitress just stops serving drinks and has to do a sad. And they kind of show it depicts the sadness of like all of that, how life is. But let's see. But so it wasn't a terrible movie, but it's kind of very story laden. And there was a lot of this, Bobby. They said they shot it in 18 days. They shot it in 18 days. And so that's pretty impressive that they did that. But they didn't have to do so much of the shaky camera stuff, and they did some stuff like that, and maybe not go as deep into every single character and their quirks and stuff like that, and extended scenes on every little character. So there was a little bit of that in there. But overall, it wasn't terrible. And the acting was kind of just basic, really, up until the end scene, because it's called The Last Showgirl, and she has to face that her show that she's been on since the 80s is closing after like 30 some years, Bob.
Right.
And so she's trying to deal with like now going out in the world and having to face it. And you can definitely see the parallels of someone in a showgirl, you know, the pinnacle of beauty and all, and they that's all they've been known for all their life, and then suddenly you don't have that anymore. And to me, that very much reflects what happened to Pamela Anderson. So there you go.
Yeah, for real. I mean, she was like Canada's
sweetheart, right?
Yeah. Until that sex tape came out.
Well, yeah,
and everybody like kind of everybody kind of frowned upon it. It was like,
if you saw that, you saw something, boy. Like a resource. Was Jamie Lee Curtis feeding them all that poo-poo yogurt in the movie? There was a Q&A after the movie, and it's funny because Jamie Lee Curtis addressed that, and she says how you can make money certain ways, and she goes, and I made money selling yogurt that makes adults shit themselves. That's what she said. She actually said that shit. So I thought that was pretty funny of her. So there you go, folks. Has Jamie Lee Curtis eating one of her shit yogurt. Yeah. Her femininity is her beauty, even without the makeup. Chunk. All right. So but she running slow. Jamie Lee is a legend. So, yes, even without the makeup, that's what I say. She owns that shit, Bob, because everywhere she goes in the public now, she wears no makeup. But yeah, she is. It's bold. Oh, so Bob, here's what I didn't tell you, buddy. So I don't know if you're aware, but nowadays you can buy your tickets on the app in advance, and you can choose your seat in theaters. You used to go up and just first come, first serve, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, it's not like that anymore. Now you can choose your seats in advance. So that's what we did.
Holy shit, eh?
And in doing so, they give you a seating chart of the theater so you can gauge kind of what seats are available and what are
not.
So my wife and I noticed that there's a single down the end of the aisle from me. There's a single in the front. There's a single in the back over here, and a single right. And what 5 single seats, Bob? Isn't that peculiar? And when they come in, they were all like single dudes. I think they were fucking Pamela Anderson simps, bro. And they were,
Wow.
I seen everything you did, Pam. Ever since Baywatch, I love you,
Oh,
Pam.
no.
Bro, it was like 5 of them. 5. Of course, you're going to see one person in a movie by themselves every now and then, right? Maybe not everyone has someone to go with, but 5 of them at a Pamela Anderson movie. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of weird.
And bro, they had that look. Like if you looked at them, you could imagine them holding like posters and shit under their arms, going, Pam, at a signature sign, and going, Pam, would you sign all this for me, Pam? I love everything you did since Baywatch and Tool Time. I love you, Pam. So there you go. So for better or for worse, it's not a terrible movie to see, and it was a date night movie, so I will tolerate most any movie for a date night, and I did enjoy it. But she really didn't get into a meaty acting scene that showed any kind of chops until the end, until she had to face that she might not be that person anymore and have that job anymore. And then she did have a pretty strong scene at the end of the movie. So I don't know if that one scene is enough to carry the movie or get her an Oscar or anything she might be up for. But there you go. That was the BF Live unasked for movie review. And I'll come back and do another one again whenever I go see a movie that I may or may not want to see on my own. She acted with meat before. Hi-oh. Boy, didn't she? Hi-oh.
Definitely.
I had a crush on her ever since Halloween 1, and I think there were a couple of single guys that were with you right there. So cool, says Space.
I gotta say, I never found Jamie Lee Curtis attractive. I don't know why. Yeah, she just
that body was banging in True Lies, though, boy. That dance did.
Yeah, she had a good body. I think. I hate to say this, but I think for me, she was always just like a butterface.
She's got a great body, but her face has got to go. All right. Well, there you go, buddy. All right. Well, what do you say? Let me just check that off of my little list here. I did. And why don't we do this? Since it's 22 minutes after the hour, we kind of did Cyke Labs. Why don't we check the National Day calendar and see what's going on this day? She has a dick or something, says Martine Steve. No. Men loved her, man, says my sister Kathy. Yes. And that's why I saw the parallels, because that's all she was known for. When you thought Pamela Anderson, the second thing you thought was sexy or sexuality. It was cool. Jamie Lee Curtis was great in Trading Places. I like that role for her. That was fun. She played the prostitute in that one.
Yeah.
TG is as funny as ischemic heart disease. And he throws out the 3 poo emojis. All right. Why don't we do this? Why don't we check the National Day calendar on this day, on this January 9th? It's Thursday, because there's always a holiday or celebration for someone or something. So we will check in on it with the National Day. Hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. It's the National Day calendar check-in here on BF Live. Let's see what holidays or celebration are popping off on January 9th on this Thursday. I want to remind you once again, Thursday reminds me that tonight is Replayables at 10 o'clock East on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. We drink, smoke, we laugh and joke, we spin the wheel, and we show some funny videos and have a great time. And I'm really surprised by the great turnout we get on Thursday nights. You guys ain't scared to be midweek freaks and turn it up and drink. So do that tonight at 10 o'clock on 100 Proof Podcasting channel. Today's national holidays on our National Holiday Calendar check-in. Today we have National Balloon Ascension Day, like hot air balloons. It's also National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, as well as National Apricot Day, or apricot, depending on how you say it. And it's National Static Electricity. It's electric.
Oh, shit.
Let's do this, Bob. Did you have this generator? What was it? Hopefully they'll have the name in it, because the name is escaping me right now. That big ball, maybe it's in there. Fuck,
we had one at school.
Yeah, exactly. We did too, and you put your hand on it. I can't remember. Maybe somebody will remember the actual scientist's name, because it's not coming to me while I'm trying to produce the show. But on National Static Electricity Day, it may be a little shocking. I get it. But National Static Electricity Day is on January 9th. The observance explores static electricity and even how we may cause it. Static electricity is different from electrical current, carried by wires through a building or transmitted by electric companies. Static electricity is produced when a positive and negative charges of atoms are out of balance. And, Bob, you might remember or notice that it always seems when you rub the carpet or rub a balloon against something, it always seems to be a little more effective in the winter. Well, you always got winter where you're at, buddy.
Yeah.
I notice it's always better when it's kind of cold than when it is kind of warm or something. At least that's what I've noticed.
Yep.
But there you go. You build up when in the cold weather months. But yes, we've done the whole balloon thing where you get it to stick to the curtains or something like that. What is the name of that? No, it's not a Tesla. God damn it. Let's see. The atoms of some materials hold electrons tightly. These materials, it's a Newton, not Newton. Fuck, it's a Grafton Newton. No, God damn it. These materials, such as plastic, cloth, or glass, are insulators. While electrons of these substances do not move freely, the electrons of other materials, such as metal, move more freely, and they are called conductors. By rubbing two insulators together, I'm still popping that name in my head while I'm trying to read, and it's almost there. It's at the tip of my brain cell. Not Einstein, son of a bitch. By rubbing two insulators together, we transfer electrons, causing positive and negative charges. Opposites do attract. Atoms with a positive charge become attracted to the atoms with a negative charge. We know how it works. You rub it together. No, it's not Edison. No, it's not Einstein. Let me do it myself. Static. I used to call it by that in school. Generator. Van de Graaff. I didn't even type it in. I think it's a Van de Graaff. Son of a bitch. I knew it would come to me if I get other things out of the way of my brain, Bobby Nick. Van de Graaff. I know I put my hand on the son of a bitch. Van de Graaff. Thank you very much. I do my own research. I'm my own Google. The Caravello ball. No. Dr. Duracell Energizer. Carabel. Yeah. Balloons. They did that a while ago with him. My innocence has been destroyed by some of the crazy talk in here. I'm not
Sorry about that.
Wow. Holy shit. Let's see. And we're going to question that innocence, that alleged innocence. All right. So it's static electricity today. We know how to do it. We all.
One thing I hate about static electricity is when you got socks on.
Yep.
And you're walking on the fucking carpet.
Yep.
And then you touch something. It's like, ugh.
Yep. I was getting ready to get into that, Bob. I was going to say you shuffle your feet together and you used to touch one of your relatives, even though you might get some of it. But yeah, or you just touch something you don't even remember. You don't realize you got a charge built up in you.
Yeah. It sucks.
That's why they say they talk about how it's dangerous to pump gas sometimes. If you rub your seat off your ass of your car, and if you fuck with your gas handle the wrong way, Bob, that's electricity has been known to be a problem there.
Jesus.
Wow. So there you go. It's National Static Electricity Day today for whatever that's worth. Space nerd. What? Bifitus regularis? No. Stacey Allen checked in. The Ben Franklin Perry's twin? Nope. Electrical outlet? No, Terry Nee. And I expected anybody. I was waiting for you to rescue me with Van de Graaff generator. You're the freaking one with the knowledge break. Stacey Allen checks in on this Thursday, and I say,
Eat my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
She says that today is National Unsalted Pretzel Day. Only terrorists celebrate. You got that right. I was getting ready to come for you, girl, because you cannot eat it. Bob, you never ate no saltless pretzel, have you?
No.
Like on purpose? Like buy a bag of saltless pretzels?
Oh, well,
Oh.
I mean.
Oh, sorry. What'd you do?
I don't think.
No, who would do that on purpose? How you doing, Stacey Allen? Stacey Allen is joining us late, and I'm going to remind her because I don't think she would have came in militant. Are you aware of our late arrivers here that our friend, the Tom Gully Pooh, struck our friend Cyke Clyde for a video? So we were going after it's all hands on deck.
Yeah, now it's on. Now it's fucking on, but
it's
buddy,
like Donkey
pal, motherfucker.
Yep. Cyke Clyde has had a creator strike put on him by Tom Gully. He had that video removed. It was the one of where he was shit talking BF Live and the Vibe. So we're throwing our support behind Cyke Clyde today. Stacey Allen's getting a laugh from Chunk. The Chunkster says just installed a whole house humidifier yesterday. We're going. Yeah, you don't have no static electricity issues. He's not going to let it build up there, Bob. If you got that humidity, you won't get that static.
Yeah,
it tends to be when you get that colder, drier air. Dry air. No, Terry, a little more. Come on, man.
Plasma ball.
Plasma ball was probably one of its Oh, no, not that one. Wait a minute. That's the one you got from Spencer, you knucklehead. It's a Van de Graaff generator is what it is. Pecan is giving Stacey Allen some love and some cherries. touched metal before pumping. There you go. That's right. That's a more you know from Terry Nee. That's what I was alluding to, buddy.
I know every time I clean my computer out, because you have to do that when you smoke.
Is that right? I didn't know that was part of your regular routine, Bob.
Yeah,
I imagine it should be, I guess.
I have to ground myself.
So what do? Do you buy a can of clean air? How do you get the
that's what I do.
nicotine out of your computer?
Yeah.
I know it can build up though.
The air, and then spray the shit out of it.
Wow, I didn't know. We never talked about you had like a maintenance routine because of smoking before for your computer.
Yeah, it can get dusty in there. Holy shit!
Wow, not Galileo. Left. Saltless pretzel is okay with mustard. You Satanist. What are you talking about? My gluten-free pretzel chips are greater than regular pretzels without salt. Okay, I'll give you that, but I ain't going to try them, no. That's Bob Levy, says Uncle Jack. I saw Tom go after Stacy months ago. Whoop. Uh-oh, that's it. Elvis would be 90 today. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Honka burning love. The Shocker. The Shocker and the Spocker, says Deadpool. Stacey Allen, Terry Nee, that's when I stopped watching. He was a little bitch, says Stacy. I forgot Elvis's birthday was yesterday, was it? I thought his birthday was in August, or that was his death day, maybe. It was his death day. It gums up the surface and attracts dust. That's right. Martini Steve knows about that, how them smoking gets to them cigarettes. Cyke Clyde says he appreciates the support. That's right. We will not have this. We will not. All right. Let's continue on with the National Day calendar that I have up here. And that was a Van de Graaff generator. Thank you very much, Terry Nee. Thanks, no thanks. Let's go into the next one. Did we do any of? Let's see. It's National Balloon Ascension Day. Hot air balloon, Bob. I ain't never doing this, bro.
Neither am I.
Nah. Not enough
Fucking
control.
way.
Not enough control for me. Nah. But I used to go to a campground pretty regularly, Bob, and they had an open field there, and they would invite these enthusiasts up there to launch from their large plot of land. So it is very impressive to see close up, but it ain't nothing. You ain't gonna catch me in a balloon, I don't think. Not happening.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Well,
an airplane is bad enough for me. Like I've never been in one, and I never will be in one.
And that has a lot
never
of
mind a
control to
fucking air balloon. Oof.
Whoa,
No,
here we go.
thank you.
Well, I got some breaking news coming in on the chat, so I'll share it with our friends. Let's see. Turn down a little bit. Breaking news from MSIP, Mike Shitty Internet Provider. Beep. Chad Zumach got Stuttering John's Cape Coral Police Department gig canceled.
Oh,
there's your.
You know what?
news.
Joey C was gonna go there and do some filming.
Oh,
damn
boy.
it! Oh well.
But I don't know if he's going to have to come back to social media to complain about that. But there's the breaking news for those who are into that. LJ Lowe says, we have a Labor Day hot air balloon liftoff. It is the most wholesome thing I do every year. Yes, it's impressive to look at. I'm impressed with the equipment and the people that can do it. But you ain't going to catch my white ass up in one of these things because a lot of shit could happen.
Yeah.
But on National Balloon Ascension Day on January 9th, it commemorates the first balloon flight in the United States in 1793. Balloon Ascension Day, the French aeronaut Jean-Pierre Blanchard took flight over Walnut Street Prison in Philadelphia above a large crowd. He ascended in a hydrogen gas balloon, a popular balloon at the time. George Washington witnessed the launch of the balloon too. That day, he lit the fires of fascination with ballooning in Americans. However, more than hot air balloons also flew in the skies over time. Several varieties of balloons took shape over the next 100 years. Airships inflated by hydrogen and shaped like cigars took to the skies. They're dirigibles. They were also called blimps. Their engines gave these balloons directional flight and speed. By the 20th century, large airships with cabins carried passengers. The gas-filled giants eventually disappeared from the skies. And this is probably why Bobby, Nick, and I have an aversion to hot air balloons, because tragedies like the Hindenburg on May 6, 1937, where over a third of the 97 passengers perished when the airship caught fire, helped usher in a new era. So there you go. So they were
the humanity.
Yeah, that's right. That's a quote. All these years,
God
oh my
damn
God.
it, yeah.
And that guy screeching and crying. That's
Yeah.
one of the first times I ever heard a grown man cry like that.
I know that's a crazy audio thing to listen to, you know.
Oh,
like,
the humanity. Yes, it is terrible. It is terrible. So that's why you ain't gonna see me or Bobby Nick up in a hot air balloon anytime soon.
no.
Let's say today is also National Law Enforcement Day today. My father-in-law was a firefighter. My brother-in-law was a police officer. So much respect to them. So I got it in the family, but it's National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. And I do appreciate some law enforcement because while not all cops are perfect, we need something to counter criminals out here, folks. So we need a gang of our own. So National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day across the country on January 9th each year, citizens take the lead to show support on National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. Law enforcement officers of every rank and file have chosen a profession that puts their life on the line every day for their communities. They've answered a call to public service that is demanding and often unappreciated. From local, state, and federal, their duties command dedication. The jobs are often thankless and take them away from their families for long hours. Rarely do they know what their days have in store for them. Often, law enforcement are the only paid emergency resources a community has. More often, they work in coordination with other local, state, and federal organizations to make communities safer. So we got to respect our law enforcement. We got to respect them. Let's see. What's it? Fucking with Cyke. Oh, Gold Cow fucking with Cyke reminds me of Stut Joe messing with Dr. Steve. This won't end well for Tom.
Nope. Not at all.
From your lips to God's ears. Hydrogen. What could go wrong?
Yeah, right.
One year, one of the balloons was trying to touch the basket in the lake. Basket tipped, and everyone fell out, and the balloon crashed. Holy shit.
Oh, you know, that actually reminds me. Did you ever hear how Led Zeppelin got their name?
No, I have not.
One day they were planning on you know, the getting together of those particular musicians.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the boys said, this is going to go over like a Led Zeppelin.
And history was made.
Yeah.
Only Figs, like Tom Gully, frowned upon the Pamela Anderson sex tape.
That's true.
I thought that she could have stroked Tommy's wiener. I could have done much better. I could have done so much more great work with that penis than Pamela ever could, says Tom Gully. Clarification, they fell 4 feet into the water as the balloon touched. No one, DED, they didn't did. He cried because he was a little bitch, says Martini Steve. Levy missed the Hindenburg. We're lucky. Oh, we got to get, Cyke Clyde. We have to get Bob Levy doing the Hindenburg crash.
Oh,
yeah. Bob Levy
oh,
reports,
my God. That would be fucking great.
You know what to do, Clyde. You know what to do. Bob Levy. Oh, the tragedy. Oh, the horror. Bob Levy doing the Hindenburg crash account. Whoa. Hey, Deadpool says it's National FTG Day, and he throws out the Gully Poo and the Cyke emoji and the Gully Poo for support for Cyke Flag. Space Nerd lets you know that that's every damn day. Tyranny, he overslept that day. For most Leos, some aren't good eggs. Dr. Steve, true Space Nerd. Jack Black was allowed to have that song in School of Rock. All right. Happy FTG week, y'all. Hey, it's a week. That's right. That's turned into FTG week.
Fuck it. We'll make it a month.
That's right. And we're having it and we're doing it right here. Hey, man. And look, we don't even have to do it. Like,
we're doing it.
All you have to do is like just let him be him. We're finding out a lot about Bobby Nick, says Uncle Jack. He doesn't find porn interesting and isn't attracted to Bob Levy.
Well, I'm definitely not attracted to Bob Levy. I actually don't really find porn interesting.
No.
I mean, I don't really watch it. I used to watch it back in the day.
Making Manson will be on later tonight, said our friend Space Nerd. What is the world coming to, Uncle Jack? Oh, Leo, that's right. Leo, you got the acronym. I thought we were going to the horoscopes. Normally when I see Leo in here, I think horoscopes. That's right. Law enforcement officers, not my Leo sign, although every day is Leo Appreciation Day. Well, okay, thank you. You got me with that one because we do the horoscopes here. All right, so let's see if there's any more national days to look at on the calendar, and let's get on to maybe just for the ladies after this, so they don't lose their shit. We got static electricity with the Van de Graaff generator, Terry Nee, not the Einstein, not the Tesla. Van de Graaff. We did Law Enforcement Day. We did Static Electricity Day. Let's see, Balloon Day. So I guess we're only with Apricot Day. Oh no, Bob Nick. This might be like avocado-ish because we're about to talk about apricots. What is your opinion on apricots or apricots?
Well, I'll tell you about apricots for me on my end. I fucking love them. They're good.
Oh, we found something Bobby Nick likes.
Yeah.
He will no longer be tortured.
Pears, plums, shit like that. I love that shit.
That's cool, man, because for a while you were being tortured when you stated quite clearly and succinctly that you don't like avocados. And so they were sending you hats, and Terry Nee, among others, I think, threatened to send you a crate of avocados. So every day, Bobby Nick is out looking for avocados.
It's true.
He don't want them. Ain't having it.
As the guacamole flies.
On Elvis's birthday.
Oh.
On a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
So now you might have to be on apricot lookout, but I don't know if they're going to send you something you like so much, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, exactly. They only send me the stuff that I hate.
Okay, well, maybe if you're down for it, send something Bobby Nick might like apricots. Apricot lovers from all over the United States observe National Apricot Day every year on January 9th. Related to the peach, the apricot, velvety flesh is quite similar. However, the texture of the golden orange fruit is firmer. We like firm. And the flavor more tart than its cousins. Since we can easily preserve the apricot, we enjoy the versatile fruit all year long, fresh, canned, and dried. So there you go, folks. Get your freak on. Get your apricot on. I hope you enjoyed looking into it because those were the national days on the national day. Hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
As we are 42 minutes into hour number 3 of 3 hours of live original content, I attempt to deliver to you every day, Monday through Friday, right here from 12 to 3 on BF Live, The Vibe. Please hook a brother up with a like, share, subscribe wherever you might be watching today. You can do that on YouTube, on Rumble, and or Facebook. Thank you in advance. Let's see. I Know Going Up the Country by Canned Heat was a ripoff of Alan Wilson from the 1920. Really? And, you know, I get that was a weird time, Space Nerd, because, you know, a lot of time in those days, they hadn't really gotten around to, you can't use this essence of a song or a part of a song or anything, and that all got, like, litigated out. And I imagine it was just for the love of the tunes. What's the famous story of George Harrison, Bobby Nick, with the subliminal, he kind of stole He's So Fine, right? They kind of copied.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was accused of, the He's So Fine song? It was My Sweet Lord. And he was confused of subliminal. What is the word I'm looking for?
Subliminal messages?
No, subliminal. He kind of took it. He borrowed it subliminally. There's a term for it. That's not.
Oh, like I know what you're talking about.
Come on, Terry.
Yeah.
No, not subliminal avocados. Let's see. Thank you. I love the national calendar theme song. That's a little beat on my beat machine right there. Avocados. They said it was when you copy somebody, when you lift their shit.
Yeah.
But I thought it was pretty funny when you hear the chords for He's So Fine, and then you hear My Sweet Lord, and they said that he subliminally basically borrowed it or ripped it. Not plasma ball again, Terry Nee. Gotta look it up again, and then it'll come to me, and then I start typing. HARRSONSUB. Subliminal.
Oh, are you thinking of plagiarism?
Plagiarism. That's what I was thinking of. That's right. That's right. he was basically he didn't even realize he did it. He was accused of subliminal plagiarism because they played both the chord progressions. Let's see.
Right.
Cash settled out of court, says Donkey Kongton. Oh, half of the Folsom Prison Blues was ripped off word for word by Johnny Cash. Along half of Folsom Prison Blues was ripped off. Oh, it says it over and over again. Cash settled out of court. Unconscious subliminal. Or subliminal. I thought unconscious. You're probably right. There you go. Unconscious. Thank you. Yeah. So that's what he did. So he kind of did it unconsciously, and they won the case over that. So it happens sometimes. Well, there you go. We got into all that plagiarism. That's right. Here we go. Now we're getting our words together. Play your rhyme for the youth in Asia. We are youth in Asia. Youth in Asia. All right. I don't know anything about young people in Asia. All right. Or kill them. All right. Well, why don't we do this? I guess it's that time, Bobby Nick. Why don't we do it? We're near the end of the show. It's 15 minutes to go in the show. So BF Live is a vibe. And we're going to do this now. This next segment, it's not for me. It's not for you. Hold on tight, guys, because this next segment is just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Here we go, folks. It's a segment that's sweeping the nation. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. There's Space Nerd throwing up all the 4 ladies emojis. She's bricked up lady style and ready to go for the segment that's not for me and it's not for you. It's just for the ladies. Hey, well, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Sample. Geez, we got finally. Gonna go play with static, says the Chunksta. These are always the guys that are secretly kind of peeking at their screen when they might do other stuff. But remember, guys, this next segment isn't for me or you. It's just for the ladies. So here comes your first piece of just for the ladies content, ladies. Let's see what horror you put in my box today, so to speak. Thank you, Stacy Allen and Space Nerd and some of you other ladies for sending this to me. Here's your segment, just for the ladies. Here's your first piece of content, ladies.
Yo no sé qué te han dicho de mí, pero yo no tengo money para ti. No tengo cali luchín de bling bling. Pa' ser un chulo fue que yo nací. Yo no sé qué te han dicho de mí, pero yo no sé qué te han dicho de mí, pero yo no tengo money para ti. No tengo cali luchín de bling bling. Pa' ser un chulo fue que yo nací. Yo no sé qué te han dicho de mí. Pero yo no.
There you go.
Yo no sé qué.
Green Man says, I hope these guys turn subliminally gay. Or unconsciously gay. Maybe like Perry Caravello is. He's kind of unconsciously gay.
Shut the fuck up.
You are. I don't even know how unconscious you are. I think you're just straight up gay.
He might be. He's pretending to sleep.
It's a pimp. Space Nerd says, holy cow. Blummel says, it's just when people do it on purpose that pisses me off. He was talking about the unconscious plagiarism. Probably illegal. Let's see. Ooh, for the ladies, all the emojis are out there. We need a mop. We need a mop on aisle nerd. Mop on aisle nerd, please. Let's
Nerd.
See. P.I. Ware says, I want to meet. Come on. Hey, hi. Are you into hot, sexy guys or meeting hot, sexy girls? That. I'm into meeting guys. I like to doing guys and girls. Let's see. I don't do head games. You want me? Have sex on time? I don't do head games. No head games. Not allowed, says Deadfool.
Shut the fuck up.
Deadfool said it. Chunk Squad's laughing. Let's see. A band for the ladies. I don't do head games. I do just for the ladies. Terry is bricked up. So here's a next piece that's for not for me or not for you. It's for Terry Nee. and it's just for the ladies. I don't do again. I'm looking for a couple. I'm looking for a couple. Let me go. Here's the next piece of just for the ladies content.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white girl.
Why they all got copyright music in, you horny ladies?
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white girl.
Yeah. What do you ladies think about that all tattooed body?
Yeah, what the hell? Why are they all tattooed today? Jesus.
Do those tattoos deter? Like, would you like fuck them anyway, or like? Tell me what your opinion on all those tattoos. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me because it's not for me. It's for the ladies. I'm highly heterosexual, no matter what you guys say. Gray sweatpants says Space Nerd. Ladies love them gray sweatpants, Bobby Nick.
Well, you can see the lining of the dong.
That's what we've learned from our penis shadow technician, our expert
Yeah.
here, Stacy Allen, says that you get the maximum dong shadow off of gray sweatpants. And that's the more you know from our friend Stacy Allen right here. For maximum dong shadow, use gray sweatpants. You can play with that sound, BF. We don't need the music. Okay. All right, I got you. All right, I'll try that then. All right. The tats are sweet, says Articulate. Hey, I didn't ask the guy. I'm asking a girl, you knucklehead. Stacey Allen does like the tats. BF, that's copyright music. BF, you can't do that. What you doing? You gonna get your taking pulled down with the BF? What you doing? Play the fucking thing, yeah, Bob.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy. Let's see. Looks like he got lost in a pen factory. Oh, he's like,
yeah, no
just
shit.
They're all like just rubbing all over him and shit. Like, hey, what the fuck's going on? That's good. I like that comment. Oh my God. Oh, will you stop putting the fucking shit in that goes against the flow of this show in here? Talking about politics and water and shit for the last 2 fucking hours. Give it up. Tattoos are allowed. Let me see. My pants are like a sundial. Whoa. Oh, so it's fine. Well, absolutely. Yeah, come on, man. I'm into meeting girls. I'm into meeting guys. Come on, man. Topless. TOPLESS. Hope it's not 4 hours. Articulate John, wait a minute. Oh, besides, without music, we can hear your moans more clearly, BF. Not true, I repeat, not true. That's not me. Oh, shit. PI Ware, there's nothing you need to be over 18 for. Well, I don't know about that. Well, you got to be 18 or over. Let's see. 6 says PI Ware. There you go. Welcome. And it's BS anyway. Go up.
I don't know. Some of these videos the girls send, I feel like I'm not old enough to be watching them. You know what I'm saying?
Stop arguing about forest fires that neither of you are going to put out in my chat. For fuck's sake, I let it go by like the first 20 guys, but give it up for Christ's sake. Because this isn't for me. This isn't for you. This piece of content is just for the ladies. Let's go. Holy shit. Here we go with the next piece. Try to entertain some people, and all they want to do is jam politics up your fucking ass.
Look back, country. Look back, country boy ran by.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Fucked by a country boy. Tom Gully started the forest fires.
Probably
Only
did.
you and Tom Gully can prevent 40 fires. BFer, bones up, check. There you go. My cowboy, 10 out of 10. 5 for the ladies. There you go. Yes, Tim. Those lyrics, though. Chunk Squad's laughing. Froggy the Egg. Hey, nerd. Ram Ranch. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Shut the fuck up.
You've been to Ram Ranch 100 times. Wheeler Walker Jr. Oh, you gonna get copyrighted by Wheeler Walker Jr. Says Gaseous, our friend Ape, check in. Oh, Wheeler, says Donkey Kongington. I could take him. Whoa, in my mouth, right, boys? What the?
Oh.
What the fuck are you smoking over there, Terry Nee?
No,
18
Terry.
Hot naked cowboys.
Shut the fuck up, you.
Hot Ram Ranch action. Man on man action. We got 3 of them from Space Nerd. Froggy Bart is home. 18 naked cowboys sucking fucking at the Ram Ranch.
Shut the fuck up.
Get that shit off of my stream. Get that sick. Get it off my stream. All right. Well, let's continue on here. I'll do 2 more pieces of content that's not for me and it's not for you. This is just for the ladies, and then we're going to pull this train into the station, and he's on down the road. Here we go, folks. It's for the ladies right here. I love you, ladies. Here you go, right here on BF Live. It's definitely more gay sitting here when it's quiet, Bob. I didn't think it could get more gay, but it's kind of real eerie when you're sitting like in a room full of people and you're all looking at man meat and then nobody's saying nothing.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I play the music, so I'm not as uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I can't see his face, as Space Nerd. Well, what you gonna do? And we don't need to see no faces, girl. AI says Chunk Squad. Too many says Terry Nee. He's talking about the last 2 I'm gonna play. And yes, I am Egg. And later, dudes, Chunk, we're about to pull the train into the station, buddy. But thanks for staying on for most of the ride, my friend Chunk Squad. I will catch you in the next chat, my friend. All right, let me stop sharing that one for fuck's sake. All right, here we go, ladies. As promised, 1 more piece of content. This has been a great, fun day. Thank you, everybody. Because for my humble little show, to still have 40 of you hanging out here and have as much as 50 of you earlier in the show, I love and appreciate you all so much. Please come back every day and help me continue making the vibe. You are the vibe. 1 more piece of content for the ladies. We're going to let Bobby Nick do some of his plugs. I'll do some of my plugs and tell you where you're going to see me later on tonight at 10 o'clock East. And we're going to get on out of here. So here you go, ladies. This is fun. This is for you. All right? And this isn't for me. You know how it goes. This is just for the ladies. Yeah. All right, that's quite enough. I don't have to loop it 3 times. Because some might say 1 was too many of all of that content that I played that was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Coming in right on time at 57 minutes into hour number 3. This has just been about 3 hours of live, original, fun, hopefully content that you enjoyed right here on BF Live today. Space Nerd says, I want to collect them all. They're not glasses from McDonald's. Holy shit. Articulate John says, is that a Glock in your pants? No, it's not from that segment. I'm just happy to see you. Oop, there you go, Articulate John. Froggy, 5:30. Okay, so tonight, here's the schedule because I think that people are asking. So I guess I'll do mine real quick and then Bobby will do it and I'll probably say it one more time as I'm wrapping up the show one more time. But I'm going to let everybody know that this is just bye for now. Because it's 3 o'clock, I'm going to see you at 10 o'clock East tonight on 100 Proof Podcasting channel. That link has been running throughout the show, too. That's Chris Abel's channel over there, where we do replayables. We drink, we smoke, we laugh and joke. Maybe you do your edibles, or maybe you do nothing. You just want to have fun. Come hang out with us 10 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock East. That would be 10, 9, 8, 7 o'clock there at Pacific, on the West Coast, for my Pacific Northwest friends and all that stuff. So join us tonight. We're going to do that tonight. That's where I'll be. But for more on where you can find Bobby Nick on this Thursday, I'm going to turn it over to him now, and he's going to tell you where you can find him.
Well, check us out on No Filter with Andrew and Friends tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, of course. And, you know, we also do that show on Tuesdays and Saturdays at the same time as well. And then tomorrow you can check me out on the Lunatic Lounge. That's at Bobby Nick 1978. So go give us a subscribe over there. And then Saturday, I will be back in the lounge. I do a music video show, guys, on Rumble. And for the low price of $1, you can see your music video on my show. So check me out sometime in the afternoon on Saturday.
Nice.
Rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. Go give me a follow over there, guys.
There you
Do it
have
right
it,
now.
folks. There you have it. So I appreciate Bobby Nick jumping in today and having fun with all of us here, being part of the vibe right here on BF Live. For those of you, I'm going to start doing a little thing. When we have a little kind of newer, fresher clip and it's kind of on top of mind, you might want to stay tuned if you really like having fun at the end of the show. Because once the kind of closing thing runs, maybe I'll run that Bobby Nick Udio song one more time. If you want to vibe, it's well worth it. It's just a little extra end of the show treat. So thank you for making that song number one, Bobby Nick.
No problem.
FTG.
I felt inspired. I felt inspired,
bro. The hits and the beats in it, and bringing all the topic in it is chef's kiss. So enjoy it now here after I do the proper closing at the end of the show today. So you'll see us later on tonight with No Filter and Andrew with Friends with Bobby, Nick, Scott, and Stormy. That's at 7 o'clock East, and then at 10 o'clock East, you can come hang out with us on 100 Proof Podcasting for replayables. So for my friend Bobby Nick Havens and for the chat family, man, I love and appreciate you all so much. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live, The Vibe. Later, folks. It's not bye. It's just bye for now. We'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay tuned at the end one more time for the Bobby Nick Udio song. Bye, folks. Bye for now.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
How good it thinks he's untouchable, yeah. Thin skin box, all who dare. Can't handle jest, but he's the punchline. Took the shot at Bobby Fan one time. His crew stepped in, said not a chance. We'll show you a dance, now it's on. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, loud and clear. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, no fear. Old man thinks he's better than us. Invisible walls made of his fuss. Bobby Nick, Uncle Jack, they're not backing down. Cyke and Granite put you to the ground. It's payback, Tom, you better run. Rebellious heat under the sun. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, loud and clear. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, no fear. Tired of your pathetic ploys. No more games, no more toys. Till this reign of ignorance ends here. We'll sing it loud, make it crystal clear. Fuck Tom Gully in the rear. Fuck him hard, loud and clear. Fuck Tom Gully.